Dun 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 dun. I'm back. We actually have a game. Hey, Wi-Fi, WT2, bro. We actually have a game to watch. Caster, thank you. Vamos! Vamos! He's like, let's go. Vamos! I love that, bro. Vamos! He's got almost 6,000 subs. Let's go. Thanks, Pepe. I appreciate everybody coming back. I love it. I love it, Caster. I should have known better. These games, they all want you to sign up with an email so they can send you 8 million thingies. Oh, well. I'll figure it out later. Hey, Lucas, thanks for rejoining. GT Andre, thank you, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bom dia. Salve. Migo. What up, Glock Boy? How you doing, bro? Thank you for joining as well. Extra rewards list. Rewards have been granted based on your past game activity. 20 copper. What is this? Sage's Eye. There was a big update for this game. What is that? Ooh, they changed a few things. Holy. They changed a few things. Here, you know what, y'all? I haven't done this before. Why can't I pick him? Comrade is on an important mission. Words left by Riverside. Okay. 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 Oh, no worries, bro. Take care. Everybody check out Wi-Fi Dream. Super cool guy. Oh, you're wondering how it was? Stunning scenery? Yeah, Carla, it's great. And keep in mind, if you're on PC or PS5 Pro, it will look better. It'll run a lot better. I'm just on a generic PS5. PC, when I watch some of my friends, Mr. Lark, whoever, it looks amazing. Like, it looks just so good. But yeah, no, it's a cool game, honestly, Carla. If you like, so here, I'll kind of show you. So here's the map. It's a big game, big game. So like this is just one area. Delesia is one area. We've got the Crimson Desert is another area. All this white stuff you can see like where it's like I'm trailing it. This is all the places I've been, but this dark kind of like gray area I haven't even explored. So imagine I'm 150 hours in. Obviously I've checked out all this, but there's stuff on the side I haven't been. This stuff here, even this stuff in the middle, looks kind of like a ghost or a bird. I haven't been there, haven't been here. But you know, like all these, like this is a city and it's got a bunch of stuff in it. You know what I mean? It's like a full-on city. So like it's a huge game. It's bigger than Red Dead 2, which is a big game as well, apparently. I played it a little bit, but yeah, it's a huge game. What's up, Johnson Fitness? How you doing, bro? I'm doing good. Thank you for joining. I'm pretty sure I'm sub to you, good sir. I'm not sub to you, Johnson. Thanks for joining. Is that you in the profile picture, Johnson? You got a medal and stuff? You're jacked, bro, if that's you. Oh, you do MMA. Dope. Oh, you know the homie. Okay. I'm checking out your video right now, so bear with me, y'all. I'm just gonna watch a bit of his video. I don't like liking and commenting, and then just leaving because it kind of screws up your video's algorithm. But yeah, welcome in, Johnson. I wasn't sub to you. I'm not sure. How did you meet? Like, how did you meet me? Did somebody link? And then now you sub to me? Is that what's going on here? And give me a second, Johnson, because I'll make you a moderator. And if you want, you can kindly connect with some of these other people if you would like. No pressure. If you don't want to, don't worry about it. I love UFC, by the way. I was watching UFC, the show yesterday. Oh man, I miss that. I miss like Forrest Griffin. You know, like I was watching that one crazy dude who's like, "Let me bang, bro." Like Julian something or other. He's a bare knuckle boxer now. But I've been into combat sports for a long time. Some of my favorites are Crow Cop, Mirko Crow Cop, Chuck Liddell. You know, big fan of, you know, Tank Abbott even, you know, going way, way back. I love combat sports, bro. I've been watching it since I was, you know, probably 18 years old, and now I'm 43. So over 20 years, probably even longer than that. Like, I literally watched the UFC when nobody watched the UFC. We used to watch VHS tapes of it. But yeah, I see you training, bro. I see you training. That's dope. Check out johnsonfitness.mma, y'all. Very new to the channel. And I'm going to come back here, see what the chat's saying. How did you meet me? What's up, Deepa? Health Tips? How you doing? Nice live. Thank you. I'm pretty sure I'm sub to you. I am. Okay. Deepa, thank you for joining. Oh, you're going to post a vlog? Let's go, bro. Nice. I'll look forward to it. I'm super interested into that. Thanks, Deepa. I'm going to make you a moderator as well. Good morning, Lenora. How are you? Hey, Red Devil. How are you? Thanks for coming back, Jared. Sorry I had some technical difficulties, y'all. Violet Gaming is you? I remember that. Oh, that's your MMA account. Oh, okay. I remember you now. Okay, cool. What's up, Tokyo Del Rey? Yeah, that's how it works around here, Deepa. We connect with each other. There's a lot of people. Yeah, no, I remember you now, Johnson. I do. I remember you now. Hey, Jerome, welcome in. If y'all haven't checked out Jerome or Lenora or any of these fine people, please do so. Freaking awesome people. What number are you on? That's what I'm wondering. You know what? He's probably on like 4 or 5 because he came in late. He came in at the end of Red Show's stream, right at the end of that. But yeah, Carla, this is a very big game. It's very cool. You also have, I could show you this as well. You have all this gear. So this is one of my favorite things about like RPG type games. You've got all this gear and these gear, abyss gears on them. You know, all these statistics and stuff. You can use a one-handed. You can use a bow if you want. If you're like a archer type character, you like that. User, right? I also like these shields though. Very cool stuff. I'm very far into this game, so yeah. You also have a dragon. Why can't I? Where's my dragon? Where's my dragon, y'all? What did they do? It's almost like they took away the dragon. This is so weird. I'm so confused. I didn't want to eat that. Where's the dragon? I had a dragon, y'all, and I don't know where it is. This is so bizarre. Oh, that's cool that they added this. They keep doing updates, so it's like I don't really know what the heck is going on anymore. $4K YouTube live stream. Let's go. Yeah, it's pretty big. That's a pretty big inventory. Yeah, you get that. I don't know, Johnson. Yeah, you get a bigger inventory based off of if you do like side missions and stuff like that. I don't know where I had a dragon yesterday, but they did an update. It's so weird. I don't know if it's like It was right here, literally. It's so weird. And I had a bear as well, and I don't know where the bear mount is. Like, it's very, very odd. I'm kind of confused right now. But yeah, there's also this skill tree, so you can like put points in stamina if you want, and all this stuff. It's like different moves. So like, let's say you want to do like unarmed combat, punching people. There's pump kick. Multi-shot if you're a bowman. Evasive shot if you like arrows. Forward slash. There's all this stuff. Focus shot. Keen senses. Force current. There's also this for your like special moves. And your health is right here, and then there's also all of these, like, for flying and different stuff, like you can do Storm Veil. Maybe I'll try this. Cannot be learned this way? Interesting. Huh. $27 from 500. Let's go, Lucas. That's awesome. And if you guys do sub, just please interact with the channel. Go watch a video. Or a couple shorts, say something on the short. Hello, how you doing? Whatever. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I don't know what they did with this. I don't know why there is no I don't know why there's no dragon. This is so weird. I'm gonna have to like Google, where's my dragon? Craziness. Well, that's how it goes, man. That's how it goes with these games. I'll try and go and fight something so that way you can see some combat for those of you that have never seen this game. How's Louisiana, Lenora? How's Nil doing? Appreciate everybody coming through today. Y'all are awesome. It's getting hot. Hey, what's up, Thin Blue Line? How you doing? If you guys haven't checked out Thin Blue Line, please do so. He's awesome. It's getting hot though. Yeah. You know what? It's finally getting nice here. It's not hot, but it's finally getting like actually nice. Nice. We've had nothing but rain. We had snow a few days ago. Red Devil, I hope that you haven't had freaking snow either. See DeathX2 Crimson? Yep. Let's go, Metro. Got a little Crimson going. 90s next week? Oh my god, that's crazy. Y'all get hot weather early. That's craziness. This is almost like Stonehenge, isn't it? How the hell did they build Stonehenge? I think it was like 5,000 years ago. How did they do that? Anyone want to tell me? Some people say, oh, thousands of people, ropes and pulleys and all this shit. Like, I don't know, Those things are like 50-ton stones. I don't know if ropes and pulleys would do it. I don't know how they did it, but it's a curiosity for me. But thank you all for joining. I appreciate it so kindly. Okay, I'll go defeat these guys. This is actually really, really annoying me that I can't find my dragon. That's so weird. It can with the right leverage? Yeah, I mean, I believe that. Still gonna be hard? Yeah. Well, and I mean, like, I don't know. It's almost like the pyramids. It's sort of an anomaly. Like, I'd like to see somebody do it now, right? Like, I'd like to see it now done. Not with, excavator or cranes and stuff that we have now. I'd like to see somebody do it now with all the manpower and ropes and pulleys and what they had, back in the day. It's almost like, you know, for example, let me give you an example, right? Egyptians, like the Great Pyramid of Egypt, or, you know, the massive one, right? It has massive granite stones in the king's chamber, above the king's chamber, that are really, really heavy, right? The pyramid itself has, I think, 2.5 or 2.3 million blocks that are mostly limestone. Limestone can definitely be cut and manipulated with copper. Was copper. We don't really know what they used to cut the granite. I'm not sure if many of you know, but granite on the hardness scale is very, very high. I think it's like an 8 or a 9. So like one of the only things that you can cut granite with is like maybe steel nowadays, like, you know, maybe a diamond blade or something, but diamonds can, because diamonds are harder than, you know, granite. But, you know, like they didn't find any diamonds there, so it's kind of crazy. What's up, Spongy Goldie? How you doing? Thank you for joining. Pleasure. I appreciate you coming through. Where did I meet you, Spongy? I just met you just like yesterday or the day before. Everybody welcome in Spongy. Were you cooking? Is that the videos that I watched? I believe you were cooking. You do have food here. Oh, you got some dogs. Yeah, you do have food. I do remember that. Okay, okay. My memory's not that crazy. But yeah, welcome in. Thank you. Muted for a minute. No problem. No problem, Red Devil. Spongy, you're more than welcome to check out anybody's channel if you would like. This is just a very small, humble channel where we kind of connect each other, support each other. And yeah, you know, all I ask is that if you do want to connect with people, just, you know, interact with the channel just the same as I did with yours. You know, go to a short, say hello, and, you know, interact with it a little bit, I guess. But you're not obliged to by any means. You know, you can chill out, say hello, like my stream, not like my stream. I don't know. Do whatever you want. No pressure. I do not want anyone to feel obligated to do anything you don't want to. You're all free. You have your free will. That's something I pride myself on. I'm not, you know, I always say, like, if you feel compelled or somebody pressures you, chances are people will do the opposite. They'll dig their heels in. I will. I won't, you know, I won't bend or fold for your money or your pressure, you know, peer pressure and all that high school bull crap. You know, I don't fall into that trap. I'll do the opposite. I'll do my own thing. But yeah, thank you for joining, Spongy. I can't remember whose stream I met you in. You were in somebody's stream and I was on my phone, and then I just went on to it on my PC and I just checked you out. But yeah, that's what I'm all about, honestly. Anybody who knows me, I'm all about support. Whether it's your channel or other channels, that's really what I try and pride myself on. I know how hard YouTube can be. It can be pretty bad at times, you know? But, you know, a lot of the people here will say, you know, together we grow and stuff like that. And it's true, you know. That's basically what you need to do. Network, meet some people. Thanks, GTA. I'll pin that, bro. That's a great message. I appreciate you. Aw, thanks, Johnson. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, and this is a very inclusive environment. You know, I don't care what your race, religion is. I really, really don't care. You know, we have many different ethnicities, and just, you know, it's a very, I don't know, it's a very diverse environment, we will say, ethnically and otherwise. So, you know, you'll see people from Brazil, South Korea, South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, like, it's just, the list goes on. Bulgaria, UK, I'm in Canada, and there's a lot of Canadian and American viewers. And I'm very happy to have you here. It's nice to meet you. Feel free to join whenever. You are also more than welcome to drop somebody's link. Let's say you have a friend or fellow content creator, I don't know, whatever they do. You want to drop their link and try and help them out, go ahead. I encourage it. I want people to meet each other, help each other, and, just be cool. I got 2 rules, be kind and nice to one another, and just absolutely 0 racism. That's really all of my rules. So, there you go. And I guess another rule should be, because of one particular viewer, is don't pressure people to sub. One of my viewers, he's like on people. Did you sub back to me? I was like, dude, like, they're gonna unsub to you when you act like that. Well, yeah, welcome in. Oh yeah, BUC, thank you. Honestly, Lorena's awesome. I'm glad you linked her channel. Lorena's awesome. If you check her out, she does food as well. And she's also got a gaming channel. And she's just a nice person. And actually, I really do want to support her. Sometimes we have stuff going on in our lives that will really kind of make things more difficult. And I think that's when you really need your friends or people around you to really like kind of band together and really show some love, show some, try and lift people up when they're down. And we all get there. We've all been kind of in a rough spot in life or otherwise. And it's really nice when you have some allies in the fight, the war of life. But yeah, thank you for linking that, BUC. And I'm always going to call you BUC. When she calls you B3, I'm like, bro, who are you talking about? That's BUC. And it's funny too, B3. Well, because when I first read your name, I was like, what does that even say? B Aussie? I thought it was like B Aussie. I wasn't even like thinking it's B3 Aussie, but like, it's cool. BUC. Oh, for sure I have. What's up, Gig? Gig, I gotta tell you, I saw your text the other day. I'm changing phones right now, so I have Wi-Fi. I was gonna message you too. My bad, bro. I'm changing phones right now, so I'm going, like, I don't have my call. I do have Wi-Fi. I can message you still on like on Facebook. But how have you been, bro? Have you been out golfing? And yeah, I do like this game, Gig. It's dope. It's really, really dope. But yeah, thanks for joining, bro. I miss ya. One of my real life buddies. Been buddies with him for 20 years, y'all. Over 20. Getting old. When I'm friends with somebody for over 20 something years, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, this game's dope, Gig. You would love it. Ah, right on. Hey, what's up, PlayGen? How you doing? Yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely get out and do some fishing. You know what? I should go to Springwater and catch some trout. But yeah, this game's dope, Gig. It's really, really fun. You'd like it. The only thing that you would probably not like is, like, I know you like multiplayers. They are talking in the works of making it a multiplayer game eventually. But it is only a 1-player game right now. But yeah, here, Gig, I'll show you the map, like, just to give you an idea. Like, this is the one spot I'm at right now. I just did this. There's a ton of main quests. I've beat the game now, so it's pretty much done. But like, that's just one area, obviously. We got Crimson Desert up there, and like all this white is what I've discovered. I've like physically went around and discovered. All of this gray I haven't even discovered, so that just gives you an idea. There's tons of secrets, Easter eggs. You got Demenesis, Hernand, all this down here. It's cool. It's a cool game. They did a good job. Also, one thing that you would love, Gig, is look at this skill tree. So you got like health. You can put points in it. You got spirit. Tons of stuff here. If you want to be like a bowman, there's focus shot, and then like stuff here, evasive shot, multi-shot. There's also wrestling moves like pump kick. Um, what else? Grappling. I'm not a grappler. I'm not into that. Like, it's not my thing. But you can also just respec whenever you want, basically. So I've been thinking about doing it. You know, you got clothesline, you got a bunch of moves. But essentially, my build, like, it's cool because you can make yourself like a warrior type of character or whatever you want, really. It's really neat. Sully's playing it too? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it is bigger than Red Dead 2. I think he played that, but it's bigger than Red Dead 2. So it's huge. It's huge. And you know, like, the only thing I will say is a lot of people are comparing it to, like, you know, the Souls games. It's similar, but it's not as hard. I think it's a little bit more user friendly than some Souls games. But yeah, what does that mean, Lucas? Is that Dutch? Lucas from the Netherlands. Sometimes he speaks Dutch to me. I need my Google translator. But yeah, it's pretty cool gig. Like, there's a lot of different directions, and then there's also like all this gear. So you got like you would really like it, bro. And you know, games are so expensive. You know how we say like, oh well, if you get $1 an hour. Like, I'm at 150 hours, and there's still so much that I can do. But you know, you've got like all this gear. It looks very much like the ice dude from WoW. You'd love that. But yeah, you know, you got earrings, and then like on top of it, there's these gears, so you can see like 35% turning slash damage and damage reduction, defense. There's so there's like frost imbuement, fire imbuement, lightning imbuement, and wind imbuement, I think. And then you got to go and get those and stuff, and then you can put these gears on, and it'll give you different powers. You know, that's my one-handed sword. It's one of the better ones in the game. Necklaces, you know, it's a typical RPG, bro. It's very, very RPG. And then like down below, you can see like critical rate, attack speed, movement speed, all these resistances. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's definitely pretty cool. You know, inventory, I got all this stuff, and I don't know. It's fun, man. It's definitely worth it, in my opinion. It's a little bit, in my opinion, the only thing I wish it was is a little bit harder. It's a little bit too easy. Yeah. Well, and I mean, the thing is, you're playing WoW, so once you're kind of over WoW or you're done with that, I mean, I know you'd love it. Like, you will be hooked. This, honestly, gig, this is one of the first games that I played where like I'd get up and I'd want to play it like first thing. Like, you know, and I don't know if you've seen Ark, but Ark is a shit show. Like, I'll have to tell you about Ark more in depth on the phone or something one day or in person. But like, Ark has just been like, they added some new Arc, and like there's this vaporizer, like, it's just way too overpowered. And then for a while the Arc was like everywhere, like they had way too much Arc because I think they wanted people to like have a harder time leveling up and just getting, you know, gear and stuff like that, and, you know, getting somewhere, just to kind of give it longevity. And then what it did is essentially 80% of ARC players don't play the game. So I'll be playing a solo, and, you know, my lobbies are generally PvE, you know, they're friendly. Like, bro, people come up and they go, oh yeah, I'm friendly. Like, watch one of my videos. Watch my last video, the minute long, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Oh, friendly, are we cool? I'm like, yeah, we're cool. I could have shot him in the back. I'm like, you know, nah, we're good. I'm just leaving. And then he blasts me with a Torrente. I'm like, buddy, like, what do you mean we're cool? Like, that wasn't cool. You know, and even a guy killed me last night, and I was kind of like, dude, why did you kill me? Like, I sent him a message. I was like, why'd you kill me? Like, what was that all about? I'm just trying to do the new event. And he goes, I strictly PvP. He goes, I don't know why I'm even in your lobbies, but it's because so few people play it that I think the matchmaking is just kind of jumbled. Like, it's not, you know, yeah, watch it. It's pretty funny. But, you know, it's still a good game, but like, it's just, you know, it's basically made it so you might as well just shoot people on sight, even in solos. Like, you know how before trios was like bad and then solos was like pretty chill? Like, it's, you know, 30% of the solos, I haven't played it a lot, but 30% of the solos that I've played have been pretty despicable. Pretty despicable for sure. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, when 80% of the player base leaves, You're going to be left with, you know, the vagabonds, the jailbirds, the jerks. But yeah, it is what it is, bro. But yeah, I figured you've been out golfing. That's awesome, bro. And I've been thinking about going to Springwater, and because it's trout season right now. It's the third week of April. I think it opens up in our area, I believe. The hell did that just break? But yeah, there's a lot of cool bosses in this game for sure. Like I have a dragon, but I don't know where it is. Like I don't know why I don't have it right now. It's kind of weird. Oh man, who just did that? Oh, Lucas, thanks, bro. You didn't have to do that. Oh, thanks, bro. W's to you, bro. Oh, your buddy just brought a massive property across the street from Springwater? Damn. Oh, thanks, Lucas. W's to you, bro. I appreciate you, man. You didn't got to do that. Thanks, man. Thank you, thank you. I hope that the Netherlands is awesome for you, brother. Oh, firmed it up today. Property's just mint. Well, there's a lot of nice fishing out there. Like, they got brown trout as well, down the street from there because they got that river and stuff. But that area is just nice, man. Springwater is just a beautiful area. I actually was thinking I'm gonna go for a hike. I was gonna go there the other day. The only reason why I didn't is because it's been so rainy and wet, and I know those trails get a little bit mucky. So I was kind of tentative in that respect. Man, I'm really, really sad about this dragon because I just want to pull out the dragon and just fly. But I wonder if it's this area that I'm in. I don't know if it is. It shouldn't be. But here. Oh, hey, Ian. How you doing? Oh, 2 gated entries? Nice. Oh, thanks. Oh, okay. Thanks for the flyby like, bud. Yeah, take care, bro. Oh, no worries, man. I hope you have a good day. I'm sure you're working and stuff, right? So, thanks for coming through, bro. I miss you. Take care. And yeah, Oki, thanks for popping by and doing the flyby like. Appreciate you. If y'all haven't checked out Oki, please do so. He's cool. He's a cool content creator. And thank you to the 13 people who are here. Why am I burning, bro? Ah. Ah. I'm so close to 1,000 subs. Let's go. Oh, hey, Joe. How you doing? How's Brazil, bro? Appreciate you coming through. I haven't streamed in a couple days. Nice to see all my bros and ladies in the house. Y'all are awesome. Oh, I've never killed a camel. No, I want to kill a camel. I've never skinned one. Sorry, y'all, for you animal lovers. What was this big thing back here? That's pretty funny. Do a little hunting. Female bison. I've already killed one. Oh, your mom said that she's gonna catch the live stream replay later. No problem, Spongy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks, Bez. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I'm trying, man. A lot of it is just, grindy. Takes some time. I've been at this for over a year now, so, and to be honest, I've been very, very fortunate for having what I have over a year. There's a lot of people who do this for many, many years, and they are still trying to attain, let's say, 800, 900, 1,000 subs, whatever. So it's pretty grindy, man. It can be hard, You go up a few subs, you lose a few subs. It can be a little bit deterring. I know a lot of people get discouraged. I remember a long time ago, I was like, yeah, screw this. I don't want to do this anymore. And one of my friends on here was like, no, you got this. You've done really well. Keep trying and stuff like that. And my hours were really, really low. Really, really, really low. And then he was like, oh, don't worry, I got you. And he was like literally watching my stuff for me, like helping me with my hours, which was awesome. If y'all know Doyle, please say hello to him. Spongy's daughter or son, do you play video games at all? If you do, what video games do you play? But yeah, Lucas, thanks for those 10 bomb, bro. Hey, Jonas, how you doing? Oh, you're thinking about getting Minecraft? Okay. Oh, you play on Switch? Okay, let's go. I have a Switch as well. I like it. I don't play it a lot, to be quite honest. I have Mario Tennis Fever. I have Zelda. I love the Zeldas. They're my favorite games. Breath of the Wild and Tears is amazing. What else do I have? I have quite a few games. Mario Kart, the new one. Yeah. I actually have been thinking I should stream my Switch because I'll get a whole new kind of group of interested viewers and friends. Just haven't done it. But thank you, Jonas. Salve. If y'all haven't checked out Jonas, please do so. Big time supporter. This guy is awesome. This guy is freaking one of the best supporters I've had the pleasure of meeting, honestly. And he might even be live right now, y'all. If he is, check him out. Highly recommend. Visit Musket. Oh, what's up, No Totem? How you doing? Oh no, I didn't ignore any comment. I didn't even see you were here, Red Show. I wouldn't ignore you, bro. I really, really wouldn't ignore you. How you doing, No Totem? I come see you every morning, bro. You're like part of my morning routine. If y'all haven't checked out Red Show, please do so. He's freaking hilarious. He's a very kind of like down-to-earth individual. Unique. Very, very unique. Him and Red Devil are hilarious. Hilarious. Thanks for hanging 10, Ann. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was Lucas. No problem, Grant. Lucas is awesome. YouTube doesn't like it. Yeah, I know. Well, I've been getting shadow banned. It's happened to me 3 times now where I talk too much. I'm I turned my computer off. I gave my computer a break today, partially because I was downloading wrestling. But yeah. But yeah, they've been shadow banning me, so I can't even freaking talk too much. It depends on what you say. Like even what we were talking about earlier. What we were talking about earlier. You got to be careful what you say. WWE 26. It was. It was. I was gonna play it, but my account is connected to a different Gmail than the one on my phone. So I gotta access my other Gmail that it was. I made a Gmail specifically for my PS5. $200 for the whole game. That much, like mine was not on sale. Mine was used. Oh, I didn't want to hit that. Mine was used, but it was expensive. It was like $85 or something Canadian. So that'd be like, I don't know, 70 American probably. I would think. Where's Stefan Lanford? Oh, you're all the way over there, buddy. God dang. Talk to Robert the Overseer. Talk to a bunch of people. You'll be missing half the game? Really? Which parts are I missing? That's crazy. You know what? They go too much. They do too much. Like, I was talking with JD the other day, and we were talking about how they made why can I not do the jump thing? Anyways, how they made like a season pass, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty normal because that's like every game now has a season's pass. Like, like half of these games they don't need to have a season's pass, in my opinion. That's just my thoughts, But like Fortnite did it, and COD, and then and now COD has like Beavis and Butthead and all this other crazy stuff. So, I mean, every game basically is doing that season pass thing. Like, I can't remember the one game I was playing, Diablo had a season's pass, and I was like, Diablo, like, and I wasn't never played Diablo before, but number 4 was the first one I played. And I liked that game. It was cool, but it was too repetitive, really. That was the biggest problem with Diablo. It was fun, but you basically were killing like 1,000 things just trying to get that one piece of gear. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, man, this is dumb. Hey, what's up, DeShiny? How you doing? Fortnite is cheap. Fortnite is cheap, bro. You listen. Fortnite's the best game. In the respect that this, okay? And you guys can disagree if you want, that's fine. Fortnite, I played it for like a year or something, and if I'd never spent any V-Bucks, I could have got the Battle Pass, right? I know they increased the price, and they increased the price of V-Bucks, whatever, that's not what I'm talking about. That's stupid that they did that. But you could get the Battle Pass, right? And then you could just increase your V-Bucks every season and get a bunch of skins. And you're playing, like, the thing is, even if they didn't give you something for free, you still play the game for free. Like, it's legit an actual free game. Most games that say, oh, we're free, they ain't free.
Rations are running late. My stomach started chewing on itself.
Rations are running late. My stomach started...
Get on good terms with the quartermaster.
Where's Stefan Langford? Where is this guy? It's supposed to be right here. Hey, what's up, Liliana? How you doing? If your parents are under snow, is there more snow there, bro? How you feeling, Liliana? I hope you're okay. I hope you're well. BUC linked your channel, so hopefully some people checked you out.
Tywm owes much of its peace to the Marquis's efforts.
Good old BUC. He's a big supporter as well, BUC. I see him all over the freaking place.
Yeah. Ale and all that shine.
Yeah. Ale and all that shine. Where is this guy?
Very front of the war.
Supposedly right here. Speak with Stefan Lamford.
Tywm owes much of its peace to the Marquis's efforts.
What am I missing? Is there an underground here? Can I steal some swords, maybe? But yeah, that was highly entertaining. If you guys haven't checked out NFH Humility, please do so. Busey is the best. He's awesome. Coming and going till Sunday? Damn. Yeah, Busey's awesome, man. All of you are. But you know, some of you I consistently see, like Red Devil has been coming to my stream now every day. Same with Red Show. But like Red Devil, I don't think has missed one of my streams in like months. I'm not kidding. Like he hasn't missed my streams in months. Like his dedication to me, to my channel, and more importantly, just to me on a personal level has been just incredible. Incredible gentleman he is, man. I don't think I've met a finer person, to be quite honest with you, chat. I really, really don't think I've met a finer person on YouTube. And he's funny as hell. Both the Red shows are freaking hilarious. Oh, look at this. I never do this move. I gotta start doing this shit. And they were picking on me. That's been the new thing of that they've been doing. Yesterday I was in Ruthless's stream and Riley and Elliot were after me the whole time. They must have said I'm old about, I would say between the two of them, around 100 times.
I'm investigating the missing materials.
I was laughing, you know. What am I going to do? You got to take it in stride. Hey, what's up, chicken? What's up? Nice to have you in here, good sir. At least I think you're a sir. Most of the chickens I know are women, you know, bok, scratching the ground, clucking. Thanks for the like, bro. Nothing much, just gaming, chilling. Y'all check out Chicken if you haven't. Chicken, I see you all over the place. Yeah, Liliana. You know, clucking, you know, scratching the ground. Cheated. I'm like, yeah, chicken head, whatever. Oh my God, whatever. Just kidding. I mean, you know, sort of. I'm sorry. We're laughing with each other, not at each other, you know? But yeah, the new thing for Ruthless, and then the problem is with Ruthless and Elliot is, in the situation, is a couple people were laughing because they did find it funny. So the more that they thought, oh, we're being funny, we're you know, making people laugh, then they were like, oh, you know, too old to play Mario Party. And like I played Mario Party like probably 5 times in my life. It's fun, but it's just not my game. And they were attacking me. Go to ChatGPT, chicken. Do chicken stank. Dang a whole chicken head. I used to say that joke and people would get a little bit offended by that whole chicken head thing. But it was kind of true in a way, you know, because like, have you ever seen chickens? I'm sure that those of you that have watched Jane's stream, do you see when she pulls out food, how they're all like, you know, like that's what happens when you mess with one chicken, chat. I don't advise, you know, like you mess with like, let's say Lenora, you're going to have like, you know, Jenny, you know, a whole bunch of other chickens coming after you. You know, it's the same thing if I mess with Jane, right? I'd have Liliana on my butt. I'd have, you know, like Jane would be one of the worst ones. She's got a big crew of women behind her, men too. Like Grant, for example. I never go in her stream and not see Grant, you know? So Grant would be after you, but she's got like, you know, Stealth Health India, for example. She's got, you know, Colored, right? Colored is one of her team. Like, oh man, you'd be you'd be in for it, bro. I'd much rather have y'all on my side than against me, you know? Much rather.
So you think I'm the
So many different meanings. You know what I mean to Shiny. You know what I mean. You needed this laugh. Hey, I try. And y'all know I'm not, you know, it's nothing serious with me. I just talk a lot of bull crap and I just joke around. Men can be the biggest drama queens anyways, so let's face it, you know, some of the men I know on YouTube or otherwise, they're just like they just love the you know, the like, you know, oh, did you hear? Did you hear about so and so? Oh my god. What? What? I'm up in I'm up in arms about this. This person said this about that person, and this person said that. You know, it's like a male rooster. Cock-a-doodle-doo. You know, and the first word, that's what they are. A cock. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Listen to requests. Let's do it. What's your request? Yeah, she's not a drama queen. No, that's one thing I will say about her. Like, you know, we all have our moments where stuff pisses you off and stuff like that. She doesn't say too much, honestly. I'll be honest. She doesn't, you know, she's more like, you know, in pain. She'll complain about her body and stuff like that. She will say stuff about that, but she honestly, I'll be quite honest, she rarely says anything about anybody. She doesn't just is like whatever. You know what she says when I complain about people? She goes F them. That's what she says. F them. That's F them. That's her reply to everything. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're not wrong. Yeah, exactly. The chicken head will come after you. But I like messing with her too, though, because she gets feisty about it, and then she wants to like get you back, you know. But like, it's all in good fun. All of you know that, you know. And Ruthless, it was funny because Ruthless was like, "You mess with Stubborn, I'm gonna start messing with you." So I was like, "Whoa! I didn't know that like Ruthless and Stubborn were so tight. I was just joking around, Ruthless. Like I was just kidding around." And he's like, "You mess with her, you mess with me." And it's like, whoa. I like tag teams, chat, but not those types of tag teams. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Vaughn? How's Scotland?
Well, I've already said everything I know.
How is Scotland? You know what I mean? I like wrestling tag teams, other tag teams, you know? Yeah, she is for sure. Well, she's a big supporter, and I'll tell you one thing, like this is the one thing about SW that I will say, she is one of the best gamers that I've seen and played with. Like and it's not just this game, that game. In Arc she was good. She was better than most dudes that I played with, like a lot of dudes that I played with in Arc. Same thing with World War Z. Like she's a really good gamer. You know, not to say other people aren't, but like she's like top notch. Like when I would play Arc with her, like I wouldn't even need to shoot stuff and she would just take it out. Or like if we did both shoot it, it would like instantly die. You know what I mean? Like if we're both shooting something, it was like done. And then I'd play with other people and you'd notice like, oh man, that same bot is taking a little bit longer because they're missing or I'm missing or whatever, right? But with her, she's a crack shot. She's really good. Oh yeah, you should for sure. You should for sure, Liliana. Chicken heads don't know how to game. No, like a lot of women are very good at games. I mean, look at it this way, Liliana. Like I was saying this earlier to Jane. Like when you guys played Blitz yesterday, you guys got first. Like the worst place you got was like second or third. Like you guys didn't, you know. You had some clutch revives. Jane was like, I suck, I'm dying, and then you just run over, kill the person. And even when you did die that one time, you're like, oh, they're low, and she shot them once and they were dead. So, you know what I mean? Like, good call outs, like, you know. And I mean, I'm not like great. Like I'm not like, Elliot or Ruthless or some of these other people I play with. That's why I play with them, They're my bros, but I'm a heavy carry. I like to win too. Malik. But yeah, I'm glad that you're laughing. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. With the Blitz twins? Hell yeah. I know how it is. Sometimes you need a laugh, That was a cool song that you made. I don't know if you want to share it. You're more than welcome to. I understand if you might not want to because it's, your song and stuff like that. But that was a cool ass song, man. Really, really cool to hear it. You're more than welcome to, though, Liliana, if you'd like to. But yeah, sometimes a laugh is what you need. Rejuvenates your spirits, lets you, not think about this or think about that. You just have some fun and, just kick back. Oh, I see. Most powerful weapon? Hell yeah. What's up, CT? How you doing, bro? Welcome in. Yeah, no, I understand. Totally 100%. I kind of figured that and, hey, you do what's right for you. I just, some people will do that. It's kind of a shame that people are like that. I'll be honest with you, okay? I said to you, I had cancer twice. I don't talk about it a lot, right? That's why some people don't know. My name cheated death. People used to say, "Oh, you didn't cheat death there," like in the video game. And I would say, "Yeah, that's like it's a real life thing. It has nothing to do with video games." And then they'd kind of either continue and be a jerk, and then you'd see who the real jerks are. This is like random people mostly, right? But then a lot of people would be like humbled and they'd be like, "Oh shit, sorry, okay, my bad." Like you'd see like people's character come out when I'd say it. But I don't talk about it a lot, and part of the reason why I don't talk about it is just, it's whatever. I'm not looking for anybody's pity or sympathy, any shit like that. I don't need that, okay? I more say it so that people take care of themselves. If you feel like you have nausea, this is my only symptom that I had. If you feel nausea like every day, if you feel anything that's bad every day, please go check yourself out. That's what I try and say. But I would have pictures because I lost my hair, my eyebrows, my eyelashes from chemo. And I put a picture up because some people were saying, "Oh, you're lying about like what happened, right?" And I was like, "Okay, here's a picture." And then what they said about the picture was it was photoshopped. And I was like, "Bro, like I never even highlighted, low lighted. No, I never used Photoshop in my life, buddy. Like that's not me. Like I don't even know how to use a Photoshop." I'm sure I could learn, but I don't give a rat's behind. So I understand totally. People will say all kinds of trifling, kind of negative shit to put you down. They'll say, you're looking for this, you're looking for that, you're telling people this, you're trying, it is what it is, man. There's always going to be haters, especially on the internet. That's just natural. That's normal. I try not to pay any mind to them. They'll just try and bring you down. The problem with people who are negative like that is their whole goal is to like take the wind out of your sails, right? That's they lack self-confidence. This is just my opinion. They lack self-confidence and self-esteem, and that they want to exude that to other people. They want to bring you down and make you feel the same way that they're feeling, right? So I try and keep that in mind, and I don't give them the satisfaction or benefit of that behavior. And in fact, what I'll usually do, I use like reverse psychology or some shit. I try to, right? What I usually do is I'll be nice to them. I'll go out of my way to like let's say share somebody's stuff, you know what I mean? Or whatever, or just be kind. And the reason why I do that is because oftentimes they don't know how to react to that because they're not used to people being nice to them after they're mean. So they're like, what the hell? They're all confused and shit. You know what I mean? And it's really off-putting to those types of trolls or jerks, right? And it's a weird thing to do. But it's almost like that's my revenge, I guess. is like, I'm not going to let you get to me. I'm not going to let you anger me and make me mad. And even if I am mad, I'm going to pretend and act like, hey, la la la, like I'm like just in bliss, like, oh, you're my friend. Thank you for saying that, And they're like, wait, what? Like I'm trying to, put you down and make you mad. And I'm like, you're cool. Thank you for saying that, It's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like sketchy, but it's honestly, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny when you see, what are you making for breakfast, blood? When you see people, because a lot of times they don't know how to react to that because they're not used to people being nice to them. In many cases, those types of people, they don't have nice people around them. They don't have a good support system. And, I try and look like a little bit introspectively at situations and look a little bit like empathetically towards people. And I go, like, what's really going on there? Why are you mean? Why are you angry? Why are you hating on me? Like, do you actually hate me? Probably not. You don't even really know me, right? So like, what's there? Like, daddy's not in your life. Like, what's up, bro? And that's usually how it is. There's something there. Very insecure. Hi, CTA, man. You got to look at their life, man. Like some people don't have, like, I've had, the best dad in the world. My mom is amazing, right? She calls me all the time, bro. She's such a loyal mom. And both of my parents have been amazing to me. Same with my sister, right? I've had many people outside of my family be amazing to me. So I want to exude that same type of fervor, enthusiasm, and positive, like just upbeat nature to you all and to anybody, right? But not everybody has that. So if I had like shitty people, if I had like, let's say deadbeat parent or something like that, right? Then you got to kind of look at it from that perspective. They don't have that, right? They don't have that love. They don't have that kindness, and it's not, embedded in them like it is for other people. And I haven't always been that way either, right? This is kind of, I'm older. I'm hopefully wiser than I used to be. I'm definitely nicer, right? I pride myself on being nicer, bro. I really do. Yeah, that's fair, DeShiny. That's fair, right? Yeah, that's true, BUC. That's true as well. Like you need a good support system. It's helped me in my life, right? Whether it's my aunt, I've talked about my aunt several times, a couple of them, but one in particular, she still takes care of me to this day. Like I'm 43 almost, y'all. And she calls me up and, hey, I got some cabbage rolls. You want some? I'm going to drop them off. Like she literally goes out of her way, buys the food, makes the food, comes to my house. And she's been doing this since I was a kid, And it's like, I'm just like, oh, Kuma Lubica, like, and she doesn't take no for an answer, you know what I mean? She's like insulted if I don't take, well, I got too much. I made too much now. I'm like, oh, don't worry about it. I'll eat it. You want to bring it over? You got it, Hell yeah, BUC. That is the true meaning of family. Yeah, W family, bro. Like, honestly, a lot of people will see if you have something kind of a void in your life or you're missing something, or they just really like you, and they'll just go out of their way to help you. Many years later, she wanted me to do a paint job for her. I was a construction worker for a long time. So I said, sure. She had a dining room and a bathroom. And she said, oh, just do the job at your leisure, finish it, tell me the price. I don't care what the price is, and I'm going to pay you the money. So at the end of the job, I said, I'm done, Kuma. Here you go. This is, I hope you like it. She said, oh, I love it. You did a great job. How much do I owe you? And, I had her in tears because I was like, look, like her husband had passed away, unfortunately. And I was like, I can't repay your husband. And for all the favors that you did over the years, like I can never repay you. I said, I can't take any money for this. And I did it for free, right? And she went around telling all of my exterior family and stuff that I did that. And they were all like, hey, I heard what you did. Like, they were just up on me, like, that you did the right thing and stuff like that. You're one of a kind kid. Like, they're just saying awesome stuff. You're A1 and all this. Like, they're all saying stuff. So, like, whatever the job was worth, it was worth so much more to me that I did that because I did it for the right thing. And I repaid her for once, right? It was amazing, bro. It was honestly a really, really good feeling that I had. It made me like upbeat, and lifted my spirits that she cared so much. And she started crying. She was like, it meant a lot to her, But some things are worth more than money, chat. Like some things you can't repay, and I could do 100 jobs for her, and I can't repay all the times that she like literally gave me a soft place to crash when I needed it when I was younger, man. Like for real. Yeah, no, CT. I was a construction worker for a long time, bro. I don't talk about it too often. I started very young. I was a mudder with my dad. That was my dad's trade. He was also a bricklayer, a carpenter at one time in his free time. And he also was a butcher. He was several things. He worked in a grocery store. But later on in life, he was a mudder, like drywall mudding and texture spraying ceilings. California knockdown, they call it, or orange peel ceilings. So I did that for a very, very long time. And then in 2008, I started painting. Worked my way up, and I became a foreman for a painting company, and I did that for a long time, man. Yeah, so yeah, that's, I'm a very blue collar, you know what I mean? Like I'm not, like I don't have any credentials, any stuff on my wall, you know what I mean? I'm not educated in any respect. I hardly got a high school diploma, to be quite honest with you. I did get one eventually after. My dad wanted me to get my high school diploma, so yeah, very, very humble in terms of my work and knowledge that way. But I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed what I did for a long time. I took pride in my work, worked hard. It's hard work for sure. Anyone that does construction, or for example, Red, he worked in a metal fabrication, drilling and cutting metal all day, vibrations in his hands. And that's why you'll hear him say like, oh, my hand's kind of jammed today. But he knows every day you go in, it can be really tough, man. Hard work, man. But yeah, CT, you're young, bro. I hope you, you do something with yourself where, you don't, a long time ago, a guy told me this. He said, I should have listened to him. I didn't. He said, you either work with this, he pointed to his head, or he pointed to his bicep, or you work with this, and it's kind of true. It's a simple way of looking at things. You either use your muscles or your brains. It's better to use your brains. Hey, JLG Gaming, how you doing, bro? Much love to you, bro. Much love to you. Thank you for joining. Aw, thanks, Grant. I try. I try to make this more than gaming. I want people to be able to talk. And, I don't want it to sound like an after-school special. Like, sometimes I'll say like, hey, man, stay away from drugs. But that's just because I've seen the aftermath of it, whether it ruined a person's life or their family, right? So I don't want this to be like, oh, do this, do that. But I just give people my best advice, and maybe you'll take it, or maybe you'll be like me and be kind of stubborn and hard-headed. And we all learn, man. You'll learn the hard way like I did, right? But it is what it is, bro. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. I just, I do my best. Do my best to be real. I want to be authentic and genuine. Most people know. I'm not sitting here saying this I don't have anything to gain, right? So when you look at things, you should look at people's motive, right? What's their motive? Why? Like modus operandi. It's Latin for way of working. That's what police look for when you're a criminal, for example, because there's usually they do things like if you're a thief, you've been a thief. If you're, let's say, a murderer, you probably committed violent offenses, physical or otherwise, in the past, right? And I always look for people's motives. Like, what angle do you have? Why are you saying this? Why are you doing this? And I don't have any angle. Like, I don't gain anything by saying, stay in school or stay away from drugs. Like, what do I gain? But it's just, it's some advice that my dad gave me, and he always hated drugs. Like, he would always tell me it's a poison. It ruins families. It's the detriment of many people and families alike. And then many years later, after going to a couple of funerals, I said to him the one day, I said, now I see why you hated it so much. Had such a disdain for drugs in particular, right? And alcohol can be the same way. If you let it get, control your life, become an alcoholic, it can be the same way, man. Aw, bro, who did that? Aw, thanks, JLG. I appreciate you, bro. You don't gotta do all that. We're just chilling, we're talking. Thank you, man. Thank you. GG's, bro. Hey, Malachi. But yeah, I don't know. I just try and keep it real, man. I want people to see me as a genuine, honest person, and you know, it's at the expense sometimes of certain viewers because I know they don't want to hear the whole "don't do drugs." You know, it's kind of gets a little old, right? But I'm just telling you from personal experience. My friends, people that I care about, are no longer here as a result of that. So, you know, what am I supposed to say? I can put my head in the sand and pretend like it never happened, or I can tell you, you know. This has affected me. It broke a lot of families, and they're still feeling the pain, and so am I, right? So yeah. Oh, thanks, Grant. Oh man, you guys are awesome. You know, like, it's just, you know, that's all it is. It's just WWs. I appreciate y'all, but yeah, it's just, you know, it comes from a place of goodness. Like, you know, I don't have anything, you know, even the money and stuff of this channel. Like, I never thought this channel would be monetized. I made this channel for my ex-girlfriend's son, and I wanted to show him that, like, you can do stuff if you want to. You got to really put forth the effort. And, you know, maybe one day this will be his channel when he's 16 or whenever he's allowed to have a channel. But I have a feeling he'll start his own channel. He's kind of like that. But yeah, W's, man. W's. Thank you. I appreciate it, though. Much love. And a lot of you older individuals, you know what I'm saying to be true, right? You've seen it in the news. Maybe you felt it in your own lives. You had a family member or you're a friend or whoever, right? And, you know, they went down the wrong path, or, you know, and sometimes there's no turning back, man. Especially nowadays. Like, when I was a kid, I never heard of fentanyl. Fentanyl was never, I don't even think that fentanyl existed, man. You know, same with meth or any of this stuff. I never heard of that. Like, I might have seen it on the news, but it wasn't in my city. But now I walk to Timmy's and I see a lot of people who are homeless and struggling. And a lot of that has to do with, you know, there's the trifecta I always talk about, right? It's alcohol, drugs, we'll say that's one of them, poverty, and lack of education. And those three, usually you don't find one without the other. So, you know, a lot of times, you know, if you go down the wrong road, drugs and alcohol, they're going to lead you to poverty or to lack of education. And sometimes lack of education leads people to drugs and alcohol, and that's why they're intertwined, they're connected, you know. And, you know, I know there is some young people who are going to hear this, and, you know, I just hope that they take what I'm saying seriously, you know. I really, really do. But it is what it is, you know. We all learn. I learned the hard way. I worked with this one guy, and he said, you know, I bumped my head, ouch. I bumped my head again, ouch. That's how he would learn. And I think I'm pretty similar to that. First-hand information, yes. Aw, Anderson, you're a W, bro. And thank you all for the kindness, the generosity. Grant, JLG Gaming, thank you, man. Lucas, thank you for earlier, the 10 bomb. Like, that's not why I'm saying this, but I get it. Like, you know, y'all know what I'm saying. You understand. It's very real. Very, very real in our society. I never realized the impact that I had personally until the kid that this channel's for, right? I had, you know, had lots of girlfriends with kids, but I never had a close, like, I had one other relationship where I had a really close bond with the person's daughter, and, you know, I felt like she was my kid, right? But this last relationship, like, this kid, like, loved me, like, you know, so much, right? And he would, like, if I walked with my hands in my pockets, he would do that. The stuff that I was saying, he was, like, literally, like, it was like recording, and then he would say it. So I really freaking, thanks for the floating hearts, yo. I really started to realize the impact that older people have on other people, particularly young people. And, it really started to change my mindset about how I behave, what I say, what I do. I'm really trying to be cognizant and just try and say the right things. That's why you hear, for the most part, I don't curse and stuff like that. Before, I used to curse like a sailor, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. It's just, people will hear that, and then they'll, whether they're young or old, they act that way, man. Yeah, it's weird, BUC. It doesn't show mod, and then it trips me out each time. Impasta, impasta. It trips me out because I'm like, oh, so and so, how did you lose mod? Um, and then I realize I didn't take it away. Nobody else can take away mod. I'm like, what the hell, right? Like, I'm like, wait a minute, hold on a second here, right? So, it's funny that way, right? Like, it trips me out. I don't know why it does that. It literally makes it seem like, oh, like, what the hell? So and so's not a mod anymore? Like, well, what did they do? Nothing. No, you all have heard that saying, no good deed goes unpunished. I'm sure you've been there. You tried to help somebody out and it turned around to bite you in the ass, right? There you go. You gift me, you send me some floaty hearts or whatever poop, and you're gonna take it away. Hey, Combat, how you doing, bro? Welcome in. Everybody say hi to Combat. He is a high school, was it high school history teacher? He does like 19th or 20th century history. Teaches, I met him through Zan Solo. It was nice meeting you the other day, bro. Welcome in. I'm a huge history buff. You're going to hear me talk about how the Vikings invaded Britain. I'm more ancient history, not so much United States. I do know a little bit. Like, one thing I will say is I love General Lee. I think it was Robert E. Lee. He was the commander-in-chief, if I'm not mistaken, of the Southern Army. And unless I'm mistaken, which I might be, I often am mistaken, he was offered to be the general of the North, but he sided with the South because I believe he was from Virginia. And even though, this is the coolest part, he knew or had presumptions that the North would win because of, the Army or whatever presumptions he had, right? The military strength, I would assume, and the ability to have the logistics, and everything in place, but he still sided with the losing side. I love that part of it, because like most people would go with the winner, right? They would side with the victor. But, some people, their loyalties are unfaltered, chat. But thank you, Combat. Welcome in, bro. But yeah, I'm a big, you're going to hear me say stuff like fortune favors the bold. That's an Alexander the Great quote. You're going to hear me talk about Napoleon, how military divisions and corps, modern ones, are derived from Napoleon, which I think was like 200 years ago he was doing stuff. He also had canned food, on the battlefield. So a lot of cool stuff. But yeah, I'm big into the history, man. Really big into the history. And I just talk. Everybody that knows, I can talk like no other. Everybody jokes around. I talk in my sleep, but it is what it is, bro. BUC. I know. I can't get over BUC, bro. Every time I see B3 Aussie, and people are gonna be like, "Who's BUC?" B3 Aussie. I thought we had an impasta.
I'll search for him.
Thanks, Red Devil. The wise man. Hey, it's through pain and punishment, Mr. CT. And, I appreciate that, man. Like, honestly, I get complimented a lot on different things like that. Like the other day, a few people were saying, oh, like you're very smart and stuff. It was very, very flattering and humbling to hear people say that, especially, like I said, because I'm not, I don't have a degree on the wall, right? Like, I don't have any accolades. Like, my sister is incredibly smart. In certain respects, she's way, way smarter than me. And she does have accolades. She has a master's. She has a PhD. And at different points in my life, I was jealous of that. But I tried to earn respect a different way, I guess. The old-fashioned way, get my hands dirty, or being consistent, coming on time, every day. And just, being a tradesman is hard, like I was saying earlier, but it's also gratifying, and people will respect you. So it doesn't matter whether you're, a doctor, like she is, or whether you're just a humble construction worker like me. That doesn't indicate and doesn't, make your intelligence this or that. It's all about you, whether you read, whether you try and learn. And you can learn a lot from other people. It's not necessarily just books that I've learned from, man. I appreciate that, though, CT. I really do. That's kind of you to say that. I learned a lot from a lot of people. Some of my coworkers would say, because I talk a lot, right? They'd say, keep your ears and your eyes open and your mouth shut, and you'll learn twice as much, right? You got 2 eyes, 2 ears. And I was like, okay, I get it. Oh man, who freaking did that now? Oh, thanks, Combat. I appreciate you, bro. Honestly, so many freaking, damn, guys. So many memberships today. Wow. Thank you, man. W's. I appreciate y'all. You don't have to do any of that, though. This is just by default. Come, chill out, support each other. I don't care if you link me, share me. I mean, it's nice. I appreciate it, but it's not like I'll still come check you out. I'll share you and stuff like that. But thank you, man. Thank you. W for sure. Oh, Busey gifted Combat a membership? Really? Did I miss it? That was earlier today? Oh man, honestly, appreciate y'all. You're at 435 subs? What? Bro. 425? Bro, you're gonna have more than 1,000 faster than me. CT has had some really crazy shorts blowing up, man. Good for you, man. Good for you. Hey, CT, remember me when you're famous, all right? Remember me, bro. Good job, though, bro. Like, honestly, you're moving on up. Oh, I've heard about In-N-Out Burger. I have heard about that place. But thank you, all of you. Not just the people that are donating stuff, just show up. Say hello, be nice to people, Kindness goes a long way. You never know what people are going through. They could have, been dealing with, life-threatening illnesses, surgeries, right? I always say this, some men or women are going through divorces, losing their kids, their life could be, they could be on the brink of disaster, and you come in and be mean, and what do you think that's going to do? Throw them off the edge. But you might come in and make them laugh, be cool, just be nice, and, it could do the opposite, right? It could give them some, clarity or hope, or, just take their mind off shit, I was lucky, man. When I was going through what I was going through, I had a real support system that helped me really navigate and negotiate what I was going through and kind of put it into perspective. And it was literally the difference, I promise you. It was the difference, because there was many times where I was like, man, my morale, like in battle, right, in war, your morale is so important. And life can be a war. It really, really can be a war. It can be a battle. Your morale is huge. You can have a high morale, and you could be unfaltered, unfazed. You could have a low morale, and you basically are going to give up. You will give up. It's over. But yeah, I hope all of you keep fighting. Keep trying. Try and look at the positives. That's why I end my stream almost every single time with, stay up, stay blessed, and stay positive. And most of you, that are here a lot, that's kind of like, that's not just something that I say. I really try and live that way. I really try and bring that emphasis to other people in their lives. I've had it in my life. I've had some great people, predominantly women, who have really, really helped me in my life. I can't thank them enough. Hey, Ocean. W's to you too, Ocean. You had a great stream the other day, girl. If you haven't checked out Ocean or any of these fine people, please check them out. They're awesome. Thank you all for your support, your love, your kind words. Make an old guy feel young again, you guys. I feel like I'm like 16 a lot of times. I really do. I'm full of energy and fervor until about 9 o'clock at night, and then people will game with me and they're like, "Dude, are you okay?" And I'm like, I'm just pooched. The batteries are dry, wearing thin, but honestly, like a lot of you give me a lot of enthusiasm to be the way that I am, and chat it up, talk the way I do. Thanks for commenting on my stuff, Ocean. I appreciate it, girl. Are you at work? What are you doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. Defeat Whitehorn. Oh, there's actually a boss. Yay! Thank you, CT. I try, man. I know, like, you know what Moon says? Like, she's another viewer. She said, words are spells. They are weapons, but also they're spells, and they can have a positive kind of spell and effect on you, and also a negative. And I was like, that's a good, like, anybody say that, right? And they do have a spell. They cast a spell over you. It could be a good one or a bad one, But thanks, CT. I appreciate you, bro. Oh, look at who it is, chat. The only person that I've met who can talk more than me. Mario. How you doing, Mario? How's mom? How's Norway? It froze for a second?
What's this now?
Every man's dream.
Who are you two blockhead?
Searching for a boy. Seen him?
Looks like this freak's after the spirit's children.
Oh my god, I just read what he wrote. Devil, you are hilarious. So, I'll be completely honest. When I was like 35-ish. I went through a phase where, midlife crisis, we'll say, right? And I was like hanging out with younger women. We'll say like almost half my age, not quite. I know, don't judge me, chat, okay? I was trying to look for some youth and vitality, okay? And I can't afford a sports car. So I was like hanging out with young women, right? Like, and they were about as fast as a fast car, came into my life fast and left out of my life quick, and I had less money as a result as well. So there you go, chat. Don't do it. Don't make that mistake. But I mean, I don't regret those times because they teach you things, right? Like even failures and mistakes, you probably learn more from mistakes and failures than you do from success, right? And it is what it is. I enjoyed my life, man. Like I really have, I've been to Europe. I spent many moons in Europe. I loved it. I've been to Las Vegas. I whitewater rafted the Grand Canyon. I've done a lot of things that have really made me who I am. And I've enjoyed it, man. It cost me quite a bit of money, but I really, really enjoyed those times. But yeah, I went through a midlife crisis where I couldn't afford a sports car. So, the next best thing was, a blonde who was half my age. Oh, he hit me. There we go. Phase 1. You have to go to the disco? Well, have fun at the disco, bro. What's up, gaming? How you doing, bro? You're gonna be live? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. God bless you. God bless Norway. Say hi to Mom for me, Mario. You're the best. If y'all don't know Mario, please check him out. He is a one-of-a-kind viewer. Highly recommend you sub to his stream. He's got 2 channels. That channel right there is when he's at his mom's. He also has Dad Day. His dad is the best, and so is his mom. He's just a one-of-a-kind viewer. Really loyal. He's here basically every day. Very blessed to have Mario in my life. Wow. Good thing I have food. Ow! No, no! Oh, he killed me! Wow. You're back? Welcome back. I know, it is crazy at the moment, bro. I know. Where there's no snow, it's giving Red PTSD, all because he's in Saskatchewan, so Western Canada, and they still have snow right now. What did you have? 6 inches the other day? See ya, Mario. Take care, bro. You're my favorite friend. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right, let's try this again, right, y'all? Oh, that was such a big hit. Oh, that is insane damage. That is absolute insane damage. This boss actually hits pretty hard because I have like 100 defense. Let's go, phase 2, through that. Hey, what's up, Wildcat? How you doing, bro? Yeah, we could definitely play CT. I gave you some guns and stuff like that, for sure, bro, of course. You know, if you don't want to play, whoa, 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 whoa. He's got a buddy? If you don't want to play Ark, we can play Fortnite or whatever, bro. Let me know. Boom! Let's go! GG's, like, sub, comment, all that jazz. But I appreciate everybody coming through. So many freaking donations and memberships today. Thank you all, man. That's wild. Some days you get like 30 of them, whatever, and some days you get, you know, nothing. But it's crazy. You never know what you're going to get. How did it go yesterday, Red Devil? We can play Fortnite. That would be fun. Yeah, for sure, CT. We still balling? Yeah, Wildcat, listen. 5 subs, small thing. But, you know, I know how frustrating it is. The one day I lost 20, that hurt. And then the next day I went up 5 or something. And then I went back down 10. Like this is how it went for me the one day, Wildcat and chat. I went 930 to 950 in one day. Then the next day I went back down to 928, 930, something like that. Then I went up 5, like 935. And then the next day I went back down to 922. And I was like, what? Like I didn't understand how I was losing so many, you know, it must be interaction. That's what my guess is. But, you know, at the end of the day, man, it's a sub, right? Like maybe some people unsub, right? They might just say like, "Hey, I don't want to listen to your shit anymore, sir. Bye." And that's okay. But you just got to keep grinding. Do your best. I don't know. Lately I can't complain because lately I've been very fortunate. I've just been going up, and every time I look, like volcano sword. Every time I look, it's still going up, right? It's like going up more, like one by one by one. And I was like, what the hell? I'll tell you a funny story too, chat. What I've tried to do lately is if somebody kills me in Ark, I send them a message and I'm like, not nasty. I'm like, why, dude? Like, what did I do? I'm just, trying to do the event. And then the one guy last night was super nice. He was like, oh, do you want your stuff back? And I was like, he's like, I'll give you all your stuff back and some more stuff like extra. And I was like, oh, you know what? I was like, honestly, like it was cool of him to do that, right? He could have just been like, hey, quit crying or whatever. That's what I expected, right? He goes, oh, I only a PvPer. He goes, I don't know why I was even in your lobby. And I was like, oh, it happens type of thing. It is what it is. So I said, don't worry about it. I said, I don't even really play Ark too much anymore. I said, you know what? If you want, sub to my channel, right? That'll help me more than, because I just thought, who cares? Like I was a little bit, annoyed that I kept getting killed and, you've seen it. Some of my videos, people are like, hey, friendly, and then they kill me anyways. And then I'm like, what do you mean friendly, you liar? Liar! And the guy was like, is this your channel? He screenshotted and sent me a message. And I was like, yep, that's my channel. So, I ended up getting a sub out of it anyways. So here, take my gear. Take it. I don't care. I know Ruthless wants to play some Dead by Daylight, so we'll probably be doing that sometimes. But I appreciate everybody coming through. Blood Dragoon, thank you. Red Devil, thank you. Ark saved you? Really? Oh, no problem, Combat. No problem. Thank you all. Honestly, appreciate you. Appreciate you coming through. Thank you for your generosity, your kindness, listening to me rant about this and that. That's, in some cases, I'm sure people don't care what the hell I'm talking about. But in other cases, I think it's meaningful and people do see the, the reasoning, the motive. Just trying to make this horrid world a little bit better, one viewer at a time. And maybe it won't work. Maybe it'll make me lose viewers, but I don't care. I don't care if I lose somebody. I gain other people in other respects, right? Other people's respect. Respect I think is by default. Trust is earned. And you can unfortunately lose both in a matter of seconds if you're not careful. So I urge you all to be very careful with what you say, how you say it. That's a big thing, Sometimes the words are the same, but how you talk to people can be a lot different. You talk at people, they're not going to be receptive to you. I promise you. It'll be the opposite. The opposite of whatever you wanted. Egg. What is this? It shows you how many you have in your inventory? That's crazy. I'm going to take this chance. I should have linked JLG's channel. Hey, Evelyn Vlog. How you doing? Or Elion Vlog. Hello. Thank you for the like. I appreciate that. If y'all want, check her out. Appreciate the like. I think you're from the Philippines. One of my Filipino friends. 135,000 subs? Holy crap. I'm so close to 1,000 subs. Let's go. I know. It's awesome, bro. It's awesome, bro. Thanks, Red Devil. Thank you all. And you can see, like, these people like Elion Ong Vlog, like, she's not here for any other reason other than that I showed her support, and obviously she has 135,000 subs. I don't know how you could even sub back to all those people, but she decided, hey, I'm going to sub back to you, and she joined my stream. Thank you. Thanks for the mod. No problem. No problem. You're more than welcome to connect with all these people. I believe you're from the Philippines. I want to see. You are from the Philippines. She has 48 million views. 48 million. Oh my God. See you later, Blood Dragoon. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you hanging 10. If y'all haven't checked out Blood, please do so. W individual right there, man. Appreciate you. I see you all over the place, Blood. Good for you. You're a big time supporter of other people and other people's dreams, endeavors. W's to you, man. W's. Yeah, I'm gonna share out a couple people here, and I don't just do this based off if you like buy memberships or whatever, but I do feel slightly compelled to try and reciprocate, and that's what I try and do. And speaking of subs and going down, I think I did go down because I'm pretty sure I was at 970 something. And now I'm at 960 something. So that's the way it goes, bro. I think, what they do is they always go after your channel and see the inactive people. Like, let's say if somebody hasn't been there in a while or something like that, then they don't really consider them, an actual legit sub. So it is what it is. Screw it. Screw it. I will get to my 1K goal eventually, and it takes time. It takes time for sure. I'm a patient person. Almost 50 likes? Really? Holy crap, bro. Thank you all for that. It's only been a 1 hour, 42-minute stream. That is so awesome. Thank you, thank you. I've been getting so many likes lately. It's just insane. I had like 60 something the other day. I was like looking at it going, is this accurate? Combat's got 2.45k subs. Let's go. I really wanted to play wrestling today. I'm going to have to fix that so I can play it. I promised JD I'd play it too. I felt bad because he made his title like tag team with Cheated, and then I'm like sitting there waiting. I'm like, sorry, dude. And he's like, oh, I'm going to be on for a couple hours. Meanwhile, it probably took like 6 hours to download the patch and all that. And now it's still not even working. I do appreciate all of you coming through today. You are awesome people. Mostly bad. Face reveal at 1K. You know what? I mean, if you want to see as a kid, right? I do have this picture. No, it's not this picture, but I mean, there's a quick face reveal. I mean, that was me as a kid. I'll do a face reveal at 1K CT, sure. I don't care. I'm not like, to be honest, CT in chat, I did have a picture, but it was getting me the wrong type of attention, we'll say. And I didn't really care for it, to be quite honest with you. I did have a picture of myself as a profile picture, but people were saying like, oh, that's not you, it's photoshopped and all this stuff. And I was like, they did that when I put one of my my pictures when I had no eyebrows and eyelashes and all that, and then they did it. I said, okay, this is me. So, and then they said, oh, that's fabricated too. Like, I can't win, you know? If I'm ugly and I look this way, then they said, oh, you're going for pity. If I didn't look that way, then they said, oh, you know, you're doing that for views and subs and shit. So I just took it off. I didn't, you know, I had one on there for a long time, my friend. You know, it was kind of in honor of him. It wasn't like a close-up picture, so you couldn't really see me anyways. But, yeah, it is what it is, man. I try not to pay attention to what people say. Like I said, it'll get under your skin, and then you just kind of, I don't know. It's like venom, you know what I mean? It's a poison. It's a bit of a poison. Yeah, it says all the little snap filter kitties. Yeah, exactly. I know everybody uses filters like lights, and you know you could tell when somebody uses a filter big time because it doesn't even look like a real picture. Do you know what I mean? Like it looks way too just fake and stuff, right? And I'll be honest, I don't know how to do any of that. Like I really, really don't know how to do any of that. So I'm sure I could learn, but it's just not, you know, like it doesn't matter if I filtered it, I'm still not gonna look that good. You know what I mean? Like it ain't gonna help me. It ain't gonna help me. But yeah, if you want to see CT what I looked like when I was a kid, when I was about 12 or 13, I do have a picture on my page. You guys can check it out if you want. It's me and my friend Katie when I was like, I think I was like 12. I was young, right? Like, I don't look nearly as pleasurable. Not saying I'm good looking or nothing, but I don't look like that anymore. I'll tell you that. But that's kind of what I looked like when I was a kid. Well, not kinda. That's exactly what I looked like when I was a kid. I could tan pretty good. It was, you know, it was nice being European, man. There's pros and cons, you know. Jared Salucci knows Europeans, especially Southern Europeans, are a little hairy. Me and him both talked about that. We're like, you know, like this bison, similar to that. Friggin' grizzly bear hair, but you got pros, you got cons, you know. But yeah, that's crazy that you got so many subs, CT. You're flying, bro. It's really your shorts, you know, in my opinion. Like maybe your videos and stuff are doing well, but your shorts are really, you know, you got like 90,000. I looked at one day and you had 200,000 views on one of your shorts. So I mean, bro, there's a lot of subs coming from those shorts. I'm sure. I don't know, but I'm sure, you know, like 200K people, if, you know, 100 of them freaking sub, boom. Do you have your beard still? Yeah, I usually do. No problem, CT. I mean it. Hey, you're young, honestly. You got a lot of years ahead of you, bro. So like, you know, for some of us older folk, right? I mean, the retirement home, I don't think I'm going to be content creating, you know, in 20 years, right? I might. Who knows? You never know. But like for you, like you got your whole life ahead of you, really. Like you start early, you know, by the time you're like 30 or 40, bro, you're going to have 10,000, 50,000 or something crazy subs, you know. Who knows what you'll have, right? But yeah. And honestly, you're smart too, right? You're making those videos. You understand technology and stuff like that. So that's a big advantage for you. Like, you know, utilize all that, man. And keep just trying to find the viral stuff. And, you know, you're teaching other people how to do it, which is cool. That's very nice of you, right? W's, man. I've been posting all the pranks that you play on your old farts in the home. Yeah, that'd be actually pretty funny. You know, I really regret, okay, so when I would walk to Timmy's, I really regret this. So there was this car and somebody was like, it was for weeks, it was like this. It was like, I don't know if you remember Adam Sandler's piece of shit car, his like song, but like this was a DIY car. Like they basically had this car, not up on jacks. You know, normally you'd have jacks to hold it up. They had this car, and I kept saying to myself, I should make a song and I should make a short, and I really think it would have taken off. And you know, you should never procrastinate, because eventually they ended up fixing the car after a month. Like, I had a month to do this, and I was like, you know, I never bring my phone, and oh no. This guy just one-shots me with a blow dart? Oh my god. Oh man, no worries. I speak from the heart, and I'm telling you, like, when you're young, you know, the thing is, you have a much easier time to learn technology and new stuff than, like, let's say somebody that's older. Not saying I couldn't, but it's harder as you get older. For sure, it's much harder. And yeah, you know, I highly encourage you to just keep at it. Keep at it. Keep trying. I thought that was a bad guy, and I just shot that guy or hit that guy. I know, he just one-shot me. Procrastination in public is illegal. It's just a bad habit to do. You know what I mean? You put it off, you put it off, you put it off. I get it. If there's a reason you're putting it off, okay, fine. But if you're just putting it off to just do it later, later never comes. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes later never actually comes, and then you're kind of like always like waiting for nothing to happen. And then it's just like, it's just inevitable that it's just, a lot of it, in my opinion, boils down to just like habit. We're habitual creatures, but also laziness, right? You're like, oh, like for me, that wasn't laziness. It was just stupidity, really. And I do procrastinate with some stuff. So there you go. Done it because it was hilarious. Like, they literally had like it was just hilarious. Like, if y'all would have seen it, like, I can't remember what they were holding the tires up, but like, you know, the tires were off this car, okay, all 4 tires, and they had like boxes or something holding the car up. Like, it wasn't like jacks, you know. And I was like, what in the DIY is this crap? Earn the trust of the forest folk. What the hell am I doing here? I'm still wanted? No. No. I gotta earn their trust. Now I ain't gonna earn their trust. Where's the church? I gotta go pay this off. God damn it. You gotta pay a fine when you do this. Ah, shit. Here, we'll try and go to there. I should have never hit that guy. Now I can't do this. There's a Ben 10 Fortnite collab coming tomorrow night for you? What do you mean? I'm never streaking through a mousetrap store again. Now I'm picturing your old wrinkly butt running through a mouse store. Ping, 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 you know. Remember that game, Mousetrap? Who remembers that game? That was I don't think people play board games anymore. Like, some people do, like, you know, probably like elderly people like us. You know, they probably play Monopoly and Hungry Hungry Hippo, if you still have that game, or you know, Connect 4. I actually still like Connect 4. I played it the one day on Fortnite. It was fun. Okay. Go to the children's parents. Well, whatever. We're going back in time a little bit here. That's fine. At least I'm not I'm really annoyed and sad that I don't have my dragon anymore. I don't have SW. I lost SW. Trouble caused a lot of trouble. Yeah, Mousetrap. is not going to like break your fingers. Rat trap is going to probably, well, I mean, it might break some people's fingers, but I don't think it's going to break a lot of people's fingers, right? But a rat trap, yeah, a little bit bigger, a wee bit bigger. Dragon install, right on. Welcome back, Lucas. Wrong appendage. What are you doing with the rat trap, brother? You ain't talking about your foot. I know that. You know what? What are you doing with your friggin' foot? I forget who else. I want to link out who was super generous. You're so close to 500. I'm going to link you out, Lucas. I meant to earlier. I was procrastinating. Wrong appendage. Y'all, you two are both hilarious. You two work in tandem, you know? Oh my god, y'all are crazy, bro. Oh, no problem. Thank you, Elange Vlog. I appreciate it. Thank you. I know it's probably super late for you. She's in the Philippines. Oh, no problem, Lucas. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Read Red's comment. Drew Carey, he was really funny back in the day, too. Ray Stevens, the streak. Someday Never Comes, CCR. CCR had some good tunes. But yeah, thank you. I hope you have a great sleep. Eli Ange Vlog. I'm having so much trouble typing. A beaver trap. Oh my god, you are hilarious. I've been stuck in so many beaver traps before. Holy crap. They're so expensive, you know what I mean? You never get out of them cheap. It might as well be a damn divorce, you know? I want a cheap beaver trap that gives me a little bit of fun. That's why I kind of like SW. She doesn't cost me too much money, you know? I get some fun out of her, and then, you know, we retire to our own homes far away from each other. You know what I'm saying, chat? I think that's why we get along so well, because, you know, we have a distance, you know? I'll be like, hey, you want to play? And she's like, no, not today, maybe tomorrow.
Really think so? You think we'll get him back?
I got stuck one time and I'm still married. How long have you been married, Red Show?
Did you find him? Is he all right?
How long have you been married to your wife? I got stuck in a beaver trap. I love women. What can I say, you know? I like men. Y'all men are cool. Like, I get along with you. We have some laughs, but, you know, I love women. What can I say? There's something about them. Tall ones, short ones. This color complexion, that color complexion, the pale, the dark, the tanned. I don't give a rat's behind, you know what I mean? I ain't picky and fussy, you know? The older you get, the less fussy and picky you are. You're like, you know, take what I can get at this point. Do you have a pulse? Okay, we're in business. We got some here. And I'm sure some of you weirdos don't even care about the pulse thing. Like, what's up, Grandma? What do you got to sell? Oh, it's a dude. Hey, isn't that modern now? I think it's a friggin'. I think it's a woman, and that's a dude. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! You got better beard than me.
Should you need anything, you know where to find me.
I'm a selective redneck. Fair enough. What's up, Bombada? You got second place again. Not bad. That's not bad at all, bro. Thank you for joining, Bombada. Welcome in. Oh, 2012. Okay, okay. Oh, dang, you got married right around the time when I was like just in a good spot, like financially. I was like, I went from being broke like a couple years before that, like probably 2010. I was like borrowing money off my friends and shit. It was kind of a rough time financially for me. To like 2012 and 2013, I was like in a way better spot, like way better. Like, you know, one of my friends was helping me out a lot, like one of my best friends at the time. You know, he helped me a lot. He helped me get out of that situation and hole that I was in. He's a freaking W, man. I miss that guy a lot. Miss him a lot, man. He is no longer with us, but yeah, he was just an awesome person. Helped me a lot. This guy would call me up all the time and just make me laugh. Him and his wife would have me over, and my ex-girlfriend at the time, and they'd have a big spread out, you know, make you feel like you're at home. Oh, I got beers. I got a steak from, you know, this butcher. It's going to be awesome. He'd burn the shit out of it because he couldn't cook steak worth a damn, but, you know, you'd love it. He'd have, like, you know, a spread, like 10 different things out, you know. He's just a W person. He's Polish, so he had that, you know, European kind of hospitality embedded in him. He's one of my favorite people I've ever met, to be quite honest with you, chat. I miss him greatly. Miss him greatly, man. We worked together. That's where I met him. But I can't drill this. Ow. Okay. What do we got? Second Finger Cave. Interesting. Hey? Sounds like a lot of women would like this cave. What do y'all think? The second finger. What is it? What was that? Salamander? Staglite. I don't even know what the hell that is. When I was in Croatia, I saw staglites or whatever they are called. There was a cave actually. Oh, okay. Got some gold. Oh, mega gold. Mega gold, bro. If only I had big hands. Yeah, you got massive hands, dude. Yo, four cups of coffee. Yeah, you're pulling a red devil at about 10 in the morning. I mind you. He's already had about 10 cups by now. Pardon me. I'm just having my second one, and now I've been, instead of having a large as a second one, I've been going with a medium. Medium's good enough, man. Schmedium, you know? I don't know why I've been doing it. I mean, it gets me out and walking, I guess, so that's kind of good. You know, take the good with the bad. And it is hella nice out. I'm going to get out and do some walking here in a minute. What was that? More staglite? The hell is that? I don't even think I've ever picked that stuff up. Furniture for my home. Is this a new earring? Whitehorn's earring. Interesting. Interesting. Sounds like some of you, Whitehorn. You're the best, Mario. W Mario. Thank you for coming back. You need to stay close? Oh, it's probably your hip. Yeah, your cups, you were saying earlier you did like 8 scoops or something and then 2 or 3 in the other one. So, I mean, that's a strong cup of brew, isn't it? That's a strong cup of brew, brother. That's one thing about Starbucks. Like, I'm not a big Starbucks or any of those. I hate the price of Starbucks, first of all. But, like, I found American coffee is strong. Like, Yankees love their coffee strong. Either that or just the places I went to. But I don't think I ever had, like, kind of, like, mild or weak coffee. I would always have, like, this strong-ass brew. Almost make my stomach turn. After a couple of days, though, I did get used to it, but Red Devil's like, listen here, boys. Unless it's black, that's dessert. He's pretty funny about that. He's particular about his coffee. I would drink black, but the only time I would ever drink black coffee is when I would have a CAT scan or whatever, and I don't know what the hell else. You know, when you have a CAT scan, you can't have nothing but clear fluids or, you know, whatever the night before. So, you know, when I'd go to have a coffee, I'd get, you know, 4 sugar to try and sweeten the damn thing up. My dad would drink black coffee too, and he had diabetes, so he wouldn't do no sugar or nothing like that. Maybe one day when I'm an older gentleman, I'll do that too. In like a year, you know? In about 3 months, I'll probably be drinking black coffee. I'll get the call, hey, you got diabetes just like your old man. It definitely runs in your family, that. Jane was explaining it the one day, how it's hereditary. Jane's like the encyclopedia on diabetes, basically. She knows it all about it. If anybody ever has any questions, she's your girl. She knows it. And actually, it was kind of cool because, what the hell was that? It was kind of cool. Oh, I'm taking damage? JD and Queen, their son has diabetes. So Jane was kind of explaining some different situations and scenarios. How do I earn the trust of the people here? But it's kind of cool how people, like, with experience and knowledge can explain to other people who, you know, obviously have questions. I'm full of questions, 0 answers. Better than who at Fortnite? You're the best at Fortnite, bro. 7 servings on the first cup with vanilla caramel? Dang. CD is CD? I would hope I'm CD. You're my favorite YouTuber, bro. You're my favorite YouTuber, Mario. Mario, you're awesome, bro. You've been loyal to my stream. You're a great person, dude. Say hi to Mama for me, okay? Give her a big hug and tell her she's the best. Mario's mom freaking is awesome. Whoa. Bring light back to long roots. There's something right here. I don't know what the hell it is. Oh, okay. No, 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 no. Okay, there we go. Well, we're... Oh, okay, that's what I wanted to get to. Is this going down? I can't just grab that? Okay. Check your surroundings. Oh, I feel like it's up there that I gotta go. Not what I wanted to do. Hey. Okay, hey.
What are you doing?
I have no idea. What am I doing? What am I doing? What do you want to see on my channel? I mean, whatever you want, bro. Had a good deal with the government. I miss having money. Red Devil, I think you miss your sanity more. My first pickup at 4 a.m. What? Hey, what's up? I don't know. How you doing, AJ? How are you doing, bro? Guys, this is one of my OG viewers. Like, bro, this guy was here before I met a lot of you. AJ was like in my streams a lot. How's work going, bro? AJ was one of my managing moderators. Like, it still is, but like a long time ago. Bro, I haven't seen you in a minute. How you been? But yeah, he would come and support me like when I was like, this channel is dead in the water. Like it's, I don't know why anybody was there, bro. I still don't know, but I mean, more so, like, you know, I wasn't monetized. I had like 200 subs. This guy would come all the time and support me. Thanks, bro, for coming through. I miss ya.
Someone, stop this! That's not right.
Ow. Why you pushing?
Nice.
I agree. You push him, he's not nice.
That's not right.
It's got to be this, right? Okay, dude, stop. Please?
Nice. Someone, stop this!
Yeah, nice to see you, AJ. Hopefully work's going well for you, man. I don't think AJ really has a channel, y'all, so you don't really have to connect with him if you don't want to. You're more than welcome to if you want to, but just a good guy. He was there when a lot of people were like kind of crazy. I'm not saying any of you are sane now. Hey, Christy Gaming, how you doing? How's Alabama? Finally have a day off. Nice. I've been good, bro. I've been really good. Hey, like honestly, things are great, man. I can't say enough about, the people that I've met, the communities and stuff that have been, supporting me, sir. It's been awesome. Yeah, it's nice to see you, man. Honestly, I like seeing some people that I haven't seen in a minute, especially who were supporting me like consistently, bro. And you really were. Like, he didn't have a channel or anything. Like, there was no, personal endeavor for him to help me out. And he would just like, him and Doyle. And AJ, if you still have Doyle, say hello to Doyle. He freaking has diabetes. And he's in the hospital, or was in the hospital. And I hope he's okay, man. Hence my title. But yeah, if you still have him, just say what's up to him. Send him some love, because like he's going through it, man. He really is. And how's Alabama, Christy? If y'all haven't checked out Christy Gaming, please do so. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Someone, stop this!
I agree. Stop this.
That's not nice.
It's not nice, I know. It's not nice that I don't know what the hell I'm doing. How was your trip to Utah, if I'm not mistaken, Christy? I hope it was good. She had to go there for work for a week, I believe.
They're not supposed to do that.
Christy's an Auburn fan. Oh, Mike Hawk, what's up? Oh, look at all the OGs coming in here. Holy, what's up, bro? How's work going? Another fellow blue-collar worker. Man, honestly, it's so funny that both of you guys show up at like the exact same time. That's actually hilarious. They were there when my channel was less successful than it is now. I'm not saying it's successful, but less. Can you imagine, chat? Less successful than zero. It was like... But yeah, thanks for joining, y'all. Why is this not lighting this up? I swear it should be. Maybe I gotta put it inside here. What's 0 plus 0, chat? That was where my channel was not too long ago. 0 plus 0 is 0, I think. I swear this has got to go in here, I think. Can it? Can the ball fit in the hole? Sorry to anybody that's like kind of like whatever. Lacy things? What? CD smart? Aw, thanks, Mario. You're smart too. Oh, congrats on passing 900 subs. I know I'm so close to 1,000. Yeah, I figure you're busy, Mike. I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. You want to go back to Utah? Thanks for hanging 10, Jane. I appreciate it. Just need some rain badly. I see. Red Devil, is the snow melting? I don't think so. I think he was kind of saying, because I was in a freaking, I was in a snowy peak mountain, and he was like, can you get out of there? What's up, Team Wipe family? How you doing? Thank you. And Team Wipe family, thank you for sharing me out, bro. I appreciate that. Don't tell her about the Alabama jokes. Tennessee versus Alabama, right? Y'all are neighbors, and you're like, well, it's almost like Michigan. You know, one of my best friends and my family lives in Ohio, but one of my best friends lives in Michigan, and they like hate the neighboring state. You know, Ohio, they hate the Wolverines, and you know, what is it, Western Michigan, but especially the Wolverines. And Michigan, they hate the Buckeyes. They're like rivalry, bitter rivalry. But yeah, I'm great, Christy. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I mean, if any of you do want to stream, just let me know, and like the whole crew will come. Like this is actually such a great community. Been so blessed to meet you all. We can make fun of the Alabama Roll Tiders. I'm up for that. Yeah, it was funny because like really when she said she's from Alabama, the only team that I really know of or think of is Roll Tide, right? Like everybody says that, and I didn't even think of Auburn, but like her and Swerve said nah. They were like Fly High Eagles, and I was like, I didn't even know who that was. I had to look it up, and then I saw it was Auburn, and I was like, oh okay. And then we started talking about like Bo Jackson. He could have went to Alabama, but they said he was going to be on the bench. And then he was like, hell no. Auburn offered him a spot for starting line. And then Auburn ended up beating them in the, I believe it was the national state championship, the big game, or it was, you know, it was a big championship game. And then, you know, so Alabama was probably kicking themselves going, damn, we should have picked up Bo and put him on the damn field, you know? Oh, you're eating McDonald's soon? 2 double cheeseburgers and a chicken mayo? Let's go, Pool. Right on. Oh, Norway's plus 12? That's probably what it is here. Probably 15 degrees, I think. And mom is good? Okay, that's great, Mario. Thank you, Mario. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for being an awesome person. You're the best. I didn't get clothes for ice fishing. You know what? I've been ice fishing. I love fishing, okay? But ice fishing sucks, in my opinion, where I went. And when I used to go, it was with my ex's dad and some of his friends. And I love those guys. I still, you know, they would take me golfing. They would take me fishing. They were awesome. I still like them. When I see them, I, you know, go shake their hand. We're still friends, right? But, you know, they used to tell me, oh, back in the day, it used to be way better fishing. You'd actually catch, you know, like some pike and stuff, but tons of perch. Oh, we'd have hand over fist with perch. You know, 4 of us would go, and we'd spend the whole day there, you know, have a couple beers, smoking. You know how it is in a little hut with some men, you know, talking man talk, you know, not for young people or women to hear. And it was just fun, but we'd catch like 1 or 2 perch all day. And you know, perch, like, you can't even, that ain't even a little sandwich, 1 or 2 perch. I mean, the jumbos, some people say, oh, jumbos. These weren't jumbos, okay? They were little tiny baby perch. The ice fish with rice and seaweed, gotcha. Spare house coat, right? Yeah, now CD is just talking and talking and talking. I know, because I'm a grandpa. That's what grandpas do, Mario. We talk and talk and talk. Mario, you're the only person that can talk more than me, okay, bro? You are the only person that I've ever met, Mario, who can talk like me, as much as me, or even close, okay? Maybe that's why we're such good friends, bro. You know, we got that in common. I know Red Devil and Red Show, they're buddies because they're both jokers. They both crack jokes all day, and they're freaking hilarious. I actually look forward to hearing their jokes all the time.
Someone, stop this!
Someone stop this.
Someone, stop this!
Okay, so I think I gotta take this and put that in there. This is kind of sketchy. What the hell? All right, don't worry, Mario. I'm playing the game.
I don't think you should do that.
Ow, buddy. You don't gotta beat me up, like, with your weird... Ow.
You're not supposed to do that. What are you doing?
Okay, cool, buddy. I honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing here, chat. So this could be right, this could be wrong. You know, even a broken clock. Chat, even a broken clock is right twice a day, okay? What up, Dueno? Thanks for coming. But you're still talking, laugh out loud? I'm lost? Hey, you know what? In life, I've been lost. Look at, chat, even a broken clock is right twice a day. And that's me. I'm broken. What's up, Yoga with Goga? If you haven't checked out Yoga with Goga or Dueno or any of these cool people, please do so.
Perhaps we were wrong to bar him at every turn.
If it isn't one of the most well-dressed individuals I've had the pleasure of meeting, Mr. Yoga with the Goga. And he's got a big network of people. If you want to meet a bunch of people, check out his stream on Sundays. He's awesome. Thanks for joining, Yoga. Well, Goga. And he's just fun. Goga's like a fun, upbeat person, you know? A lot more positive than me, put it that way. I try and be positive. This guy just lives it. CD, stop. You're well-dressed, bro. Ah, you're a well-dressed, well-spoken man. Now I gotta bring light to this place? What the hell is this now? Oh my god, there's multiples of these? Okay. I thought it was just one, you know? One was enough for me. Well, I guess I did two of them there. CD's so funny. You're funny, Mario. I mean it, Goga. I mean it. I don't, you know. JD's receipts. JD's the best, honestly. JC's the best, pardon me, JD. JD's awesome too. But JC's the best. JC's has a big network of people that she can introduce everyone to. And she's just a nice person. The other day she was, you know, shining. I could tell, you know, sometimes it can be hard to deal with certain people. You know, their patience can test you. But, you know, it's super nice when I see people just try and make it an effort. It's all about the effort in life, y'all. You can overcome a lot of obstacles with just pure tenacity, determination, and, like, you know, relentlessness. Like, you won't quit for anything. We all get discouraged. It happens. It happens, but, you know, tenacity and determination can overcome a lot of things. This is weird, this kind of, like, misty area. But yeah, happy early Friday. Ouch. Happy early Friday. It's Thursday. For some people, it's Friday. Mirrors discourage me. Yeah. Exactly, Goga. Exactly. She, you know, she connects people. You know, she has a big network of people. And the thing is, people are drawn to your character, like who you are, how you hold yourself, whether you're well-spoken or intelligent, right? It really transcends a lot of people, and you know, it makes people infectious, like, you know, and there's a certain energy that she brings in other people. Red Devil's the same way. Red Show, even though he jokes all the time, same thing, you know. They really draw you in towards them, and you know, you feel like you've known them a long time, even though it hasn't been a long time, right? Like, it's just, you know, yeah. Trust them. You trust them with a lot, you know. Yeah, for sure, Jane, for sure. You know, I can appreciate certain attributes and traits that people have. Hard work is one, you know, and it doesn't have to be necessarily like even like physical or like a job. That is part of it, but just an effort towards, you know, just being nice to people, especially when they're testing your patience, which happens obviously, right? We all get tested sometimes, and it can be hard to maintain your composure and just you know, be calm, cool, collected. I lose my cool all the freaking time, and I really try and put on a good face, and it doesn't always work out. But you know, a lot of people see that too. You know, they'll see that and they'll kind of go, "Oh, like I can see that this person's trying." Uh, Delesia prison key, interesting. So, I think that a lot of those things, they really transcend and they exude a lot of deep down who you are, right? You know, as nice as clothes are, or a car, or all this stuff, it's really, really deep down. You see who people are. They'll show you. Give them enough time, they'll show you. And honestly, it's been a really good stream. I've been babbling as usual, but a lot of people I know appreciated what I was saying. I could just tell earlier. It was really good, actually. Enjoyed it. And you know, I know there was a couple of let's say younger people who might take what I was saying kind of seriously into heart. I hope they do. What is this shite? I hope that they do. This is not cool. Oh, what's up, Reneth? What are you playing? Lucas CD is just talking and talking and talking. I am Mario. That's, hey, you know, they say you should do what you're good at, and I mean, I don't know if I'm good at talking, but I sure as heck do it a lot. I definitely do talk a lot, bro. This is kind of crappy being in this mucky water. Not a fan. Not a fan. In case you didn't notice, Mario is all about the jokes lately. Trying to be funny. Which is good. We were talking about it earlier. I know somebody was in here earlier. You know, I'm not going to obviously name who. They're going through a lot right now. And I know sometimes laughs and just jokes and stuff, it can really make somebody feel better. Take their mind off, you know, the pleasures of life, which we all have many. Oakwood mushroom. I don't know if I have those. We'll take it. Oakwood mushroom. Disco soon? Let's go. I was at a disco a long time ago, y'all. When I was in Europe. I miss those times, man. Miss those times, man. There was like thousands of people there. It was a good time. It was a huge disco. Mario, are you going to do some dancing at the disco or what, buddy?
Go lose yourself. Go lose yourself.
Oh, easy, buddy. Go lose yourself. Oh.
If the flame goes out mid-air, won't it plummet instantly?
I don't know where the hell this thing is. Where is it? I see it's maybe... Is it maybe lower? I don't know. Or is that it right there? Oh, that's probably it right there. Ah, no. That's not what I wanted. Dang it. Hey, what's up, Bo the Show? How you doing? Oh, hey, what's up, Saint? How you doing, bro? Nice to have you in, brother. O'Doyle's back? Not yet. I haven't heard from him. Good day to you too, Saint. 2 peanuts walked into a park. One got assaulted. Can't type on your member milestones? That's weird. I don't know. I've done that before. Practice makes you perfect, so you're an expert. Oh, thanks, DJ Red Show, for continuing your ongoing support, bro. Thanks, Lucas. Hello, Sanjita Ryanyar. I hope I'm saying that right. Hello, thank you for joining. I'm pretty sure that I'm subbed to you. I'm almost positive. Nice to have you in here. Thank you. She's got 2.91k subs, y'all. I like making dance videos, traveling, and loves animals. Okay, these are all things I like too. You got 1.1 million views? Dang. Welcome in, Sanjita. Thank you for the likes, everybody. 54 of them. That's fucking awesome. By Sixpence, None the Richer, called Kiss Me? Interesting. Yeah, if you guys like music, check out Bo the Show. If you like, Sanjita, what she has to offer, please check her out. Yeah, no problem, Sanjita. You're more than welcome to, sub to any of these people if you would like. And, hopefully they will check you out as well. Bo, how is Space Marine going with Mr. Freaka? The Freaka Fury. I like Freaker. He's a good guy. Okay. I'm using up a lot of my stam food. I'm going to probably have to re-up on the food. I guess I could have just done that. That would have worked too. What's up there? This camera is kind of killing me right now. I'm not gonna lie, chat. It's a bit of a killer. Killer, killer. Oh, perfect. Just what I wanted. Right down to the bottom. I'm lucky I didn't die. I guess I should eat some food. Not enough stam. Probably, oh yeah. Okay. Oh, it's up there. Bing. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some more stam food, I think, eventually here. No. I can't just fall onto that thing. Rough days. Oh, who just did that, man? Oh, Lucas, dude, Lucas. Thank you, but you don't have to do that, Lucas. I appreciate you, bro, but dang, man. Thanks, dude. You guys have been crazy today. You like actually have been crazy. Like, Lucas, you already gifted me a bunch today, bro. I hope that you do hit 500, man. I know you've been trying. I know you've been working. I hope you all hit your goals. And then, Lucas, before you know it, you're going to be at 1,000, you know? Thank you, bro. I wish it would show me. Like, I don't know how to get this into here. Unless I jump onto this. Maybe I can do that. Oh no. I'm falling. I'm falling and I can't get up. Your second account got gifted? Aw, man. Thanks, dude. Thank you, Lucas. Lucas, what kind of emoji could I give you, bro, for your kind generosity to my stream? I know you like bears. Do you want a bear? Do you want me to make you a bear emoji or whatever? Aw, look at that. And like, honestly, Lenora told me this a while back. She said sometimes it makes people come in here. Hey, Joes, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hey, OWO, is that you, Lucas? That is probably you. 51, let's go. Thank you. If you all haven't checked out Joe's Sleep and Slim Down Journey, please do so. Just call me Tasuki. Okay, you got it, Tasuki. Who climbing trees? Small people. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, if you haven't checked out Joe's or Lucas's second account, please do so. Joe's is one of Jane's esteemed friends and colleagues. She writes books. She's very talented. I know, he's awesome. Honestly, like he's already gifted a bunch, like he really has. And he comes in here a lot. Like he's just a supporter in all respects. I've tried to, help him out over time, obviously, right? He does like fighting games and different things of that nature. But yeah, really, really good guy. Thanks, Lucas. Thanks, Joes, for coming. I appreciate you. And I hope you're all having a wonderful day. You're very blessed. No! I gotta start eating sooner. And I'm blessed to have you all in my life. We've had quite a day, really. Oh! Oh man, this sucks. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I mean, this is probably where a video might help, maybe, you know? Oh, that's me, Lucas. That's a little old me. All right, let's go over the people that have been in here in terms of um, my emojis, my ode to people. My dad, he's always with me, bro. Always. We had Lenora in here. We had Elliot. We had actually I gotta change this one emoji. We had Red Devil. Of course, I'm here. I'll change my emoji there for you, Lucas. Do you want a bear? Is that cool? The goat is in. We had Stubborn Woman and Jane. Very cool. Very cool to have you all in here. Hey, Miss Cozy, welcome back. You're in here all the time, Red Devil. You're in here all the time. So you can only have so many of them, Kelly. But yeah, welcome in. How are you doing, Kelly? Bear Hatomi. Okay, I don't know if I can do a Hatomi emo. I can emoji or whatever. But yeah, Kelly, I can only have so many of them. Unfortunately. But yeah, it's not necessarily always a money thing. But it's, I just want to try and like thank the people who do help me, like emoji comment host. I mean, it's okay. It's just they do get a little spammy. You could definitely put emojis if you want, right? Like you can definitely do it. But most of these, honestly, Kelly, are for people that oh, thanks, Lucas. Thank you, bro. Most of them are like, for example, like this one here. Somebody who comes in all the time, supports me. Check out C Death X2. He's also gifted about 100 memberships. It's Solomon. I'm gonna drop his link. 57 likes. Thank you. I'm gonna drop Solomon's link. And the reason why I'm doing this is I hope you all check him out. He's a very, very awesome man. But he's also very, very close to his goal of 500 subs. He's at 482, and I hope that you sub, comment, check him out. You could say, hey, sub from CD or whatever. It doesn't matter. But I need to start doing this at the start of my stream so that way people check him out. He really deserves it. He's just a W gentleman. He really is. He's from the islands. He's like Dueno. He's awesome. You need to be a member? You want to use the bear? Okay. Lucas, I'll give you a bear, bro. You deserve it, honestly. You've done enough for me. Thank you, Dueno. I appreciate that, man. And if any of you can help Dueno out with hours, I would really appreciate that as well. Dueno has been doing this for a long, long time, and he's getting very close to that 3,000 hour mark where he can get monetized. And he deserves it. Like, look at how many subs this guy has. And he shares out a ton of people. 2.56K subs. Good stuff. And he's another gentleman from the island. You never hear Dueno or Solomon say a bad word about anybody. Just really, really good people. Sangita, if you come around, for sure I will help you with watch hours. for sure. You're at 60 subs. Let's go, Kelly. Let's go. He is a Mortal Kombat expert. And he's just, like, the thing is about Dueno, he's just, I'll tell you something right now. Dueno linked my channel so many times. He's probably linked my channel, shared it 100 times. And I get, like, now people are like, oh, you know, like, it's obviously helpful, right? Do you know what I'm saying? Now you can meet people here. But, like, when Dueno used to link my channel chat, it was when there was, like, me, Doyle, AJ, you know, he was in here earlier. Maybe Mike Hawk, he was in here earlier. There was just very, very little people. But yeah, Sangita, if you come around, I will. Oh, you're at 3,550 watch hours? Oh, because you live in the Caribbean. Okay, fair. Dueno, I'll continue to help you, bro. I'll start putting you on 24 hours a day again. But yeah, Sangita, I do help people for sure with their watch hours. I do. I was running Stubborn Woman. I was running Dueno. I was running Jared every single day. You know, I had a ton of people. Same with Solomon. I'm trying to help him get his hours so that way when he does hit 500 subs, he can, you know, check it out. Yeah, thanks, Joes. I appreciate that. And please check out this pinned comment. I'm going to replace it. Please check out this individual. He deserves to get to 500, man. He supports people. He's just an awesome person. And a bunch of you know Solomon. You know how good of a person he is. He really is awesome. And there's one person I met from Solomon's stream as well. Hey, Callie, how you doing? Oh, thanks, Tasuki, if you're talking to me. But yeah, Lucas rocks as well if you're talking to him. Are you going to hug that tree all day? Pretty much. Oh, thanks, Joes. I appreciate it, honestly. And if any of you do sub, you know, just try and interact with the channel. Most of you know that. Sorry if it's redundant information, but, you know, do that extra step. But thank you, Joes. I appreciate that. Honestly, Solomon deserves it, man. Like, he's really, really awesome. Like, all of you are awesome, but, like, he has went out of his way to help my stream financially and just in general. And I just like him. I just like Solomon. Like, I really, really do. He's one of the few people that I trust, and I have him added on Facebook as well. So he knows my name. He knows what I look like. And he's still my friend. Hey, Blaze, how's it going? There's another awesome streamer and supporter, y'all. If you haven't connected with Miss Blazed Angel, please do so. She's from Texas. She's from Texas. I only hug trees drinking whiskey. I have a feeling that you're actually telling the truth. I have a feeling that you're telling the truth. Why can't I go any higher? I might get to hug a tree all day. Maybe I will. Probably gonna run out of friggin' stamina here. I'm eating all my stamina food. Joes, I hope that you write a new book soon. And if you want, Joes, you feel free to link anybody. Like, if you have friends who are awesome, who are really big supporters. Hey, NATO, welcome in, bro. Thank you. But yeah, if any of you have like friends or supporters, feel free to link. I know a lot of people don't like that. Please don't do that in other people's channels. In my channel, yeah, you can do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. You know, just don't be rude to other viewers. That's kind of no-brainer, and no racism are my rules. But, you know, self-promotion, go ahead. I want you to promote yourself. I want you to promote your friends. I want this community of ours to grow and become stronger and just, you know, with unity, we will be all connected and strong, and one hand washes the other. So yeah, enjoy yourselves. There you go. Oh, thank you, Blaze, for renewing your membership. 4 months, that's awesome. Writing a story about DeBossway's daughter. Oh, okay. It's taken some time. The sun is out in UK. Well, I'm glad it is. I have a lot of friends in the UK, Joes, and it's always raining there. You guys are like constantly plagued with rain. But thank you for coming on your other channel, and check out Joe's other channel. Oh, Zaire? Zaire's here? Hey, what's up, Zaire? How you doing? Y'all check out Zaire. He's an awesome person. Great Fortnite player. Really, really goated. From Maryland, USA. Really W man, though. Thanks for joining, Zaire. I appreciate you, brother. Nice to see you as always, good sir. Where does this ball go? I see another one over there. Damn. 20 people watching. Let's go. I know, honestly, Dueno, I'm so blessed, bro. Like, I don't know what I've done. I remember there was like 3 people before, 2 people, none. Go check out my early streams, y'all. I was literally talking to myself and getting answers. Imagine that. But yeah, I know, man. I'm really blessed, honestly. Didn't know you could climb trees? Yeah. 60 likes? That's freaking awesome. How long have I been live? 3 hours, man. You guys are W's. W viewers, man. Really, really awesome community. I'm very blessed to have met you all. Today has been an incredibly great stream, not just because people have been generous. That's obviously awesome. Makes me feel really good. We've had some really good talks. Had some new people in here. Really, really awesome to see so many different faces. And some of you who are the same, the usual suspects, the Duenos, the Red Shows, the Red Devils, all the people who I see. Jane, I've been seeing her almost every stream lately. What is this thing? Talk to the... Can I not climb? I feel like I gotta get up to this guy's... I have no idea what's going on in this game right now. Okay. I just go in here. What is this? Giant's boots. Okay. Oh, I guess I gotta... Oh, look at these booties. Land from height. Okay. Okay. Aw, thanks, Callie. Aw, man. Y'all are awesome, dude. Thank you. I hope the UK is well for you. Thanks, Zaire, for subbing to Joe's. She's a very, very nice woman. She's been going through a, weight loss journey. Jane, Stealth Health India, Harajine, is that how you pronounce her name? But DeBossway. So there's 4 women You can see their, their vibrance in their spirits. I enjoyed watching them. They're very open and honest about different things, which is a very admirable trait. Check them out, man. You'll really, it's a feel good stream when I watch Jane, Joe's, Stealth Health India. I can't remember her name, but that's her channel. And also DeBossway. It's just very inspiring, to see people coming together. Very, very strong. 4 very strong women. UK sunny, nice. It's very sunny here today too. I should get out and freaking enjoy some weather. But thanks, Callie. You don't got to do that. It's just nice to see you, man. How is my Turkish Greek friend living in the UK today? How are you today? It's sunny. It's beautiful. You're donating another £10, which is probably like freaking $15 Canadian. Hey, GMOC. Thank you. I appreciate it. Nice to see you as well. Look at all the UK friends coming in. We got Joe's. We got G-Muck is from the UK as well. Another beautiful soul. We got Callie. I hope you're well. I'm very well, thank you. I'm very, very well. If you guys haven't connected with Callie or G-Muck or any of these fine individuals, please do so. CD, I found my shoes. How big are your feet, Red Show? They're probably just as big as your hands. UK is definitely in the house. Yeah, for sure. Aw, thanks, Zaire. Thanks. Definitely check out Dueno as well. Dueno's a W, man. I also said you was cool. 15 American, yeah, that's huge. Mine are 12, and I feel like a clown. But I mean, you're taller than me, so it's probably fitting. I mean, I'm 6'1", but like mine are size 12. Sometimes 11s fit me, but like most of the time, if I get 11, it ain't gonna work. It's like I gotta squeeze them in. You know what I mean? When you squeeze into something and you're like, okay, that's like bursting at the seams. Oh man, thank you, Blaze. Dang it, Blaze. Dang it, Callie. Man, I'm losing count today of what's going on. I'm literally losing count of what's going on. Y'all are crazy. Like, holy. Blaze has done this quite a few times. She deserves her emoji. She's donated a ton. And just a big supporter. Very nice person. Thank you, Blaze. You don't got to do that. You know that. Carissa got one. Ryan Graft. Ryan Graft is an awesome person as well. And Elang Vlog just came in here for the first time today. Very cool. AMAC and Auto Page, I don't recognize the names. They might be new supporters. I don't recognize those two. Or maybe they changed their name. If you all change your name, I don't know who the hell you are. I can't keep up sometimes. I can't keep up. Thanks, Zaire. Appreciate that. Welcome back, Wildcat, unless you've been here. Bo the show. We got Texas in the house. Bo is a man from Texas, y'all. Benches like 300 and something pounds. 6-shooter on his hip. 3 or 4, what are they, pit bulls or Rottweilers? You don't want to break into Bo's house. He's a big dude, he's armed, and he's got a bunch of friggin' hounds that he will release onto you. What you say, Red? I mean, who knows? Who knows? I know, Joe's, it's been crazy today. It's honestly, it's almost like somebody does it, and then another person does, and another person does. Like today, Lucas did 25, Blaze did 5, and Blaze has done quite a few times. Like the one day I was like, you don't need to donate nothing, and she's like, oh, like this, and just recently, a couple days ago, but she's consistently done it. Red Show has donated probably the most. Red Devil, Red Show is a member as well. Like a ton of people have done this like over and over and over again. Hey Rosalind, how you doing? Welcome back, Miss Rosalind. Check her out as well, y'all. She runs a very cool stream. Very, very cool. You never know what you're gonna see when she's playing games. You never know. Very nice person, though. Very sweet. Oh, thank you, Blazed. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy, dude. Like, honestly, crazy, crazy, crazy. Thank you, WW. Been sub to Rosalind? Yeah, she's a very nice young lady as well. I mean, I met so many nice people through this channel, and just it's been quite a journey. And like I said the other day, like, you all make me a better person. You make me more patient, more understanding. Like, literally, some of you exude, like the kids say, aura, aura. Like, some of you have that aura and positivity, energy, and it literally makes me a better person, bro. Bowl of poutine. Well, all the proceeds for this channel actually go to my ex-girlfriend's son. I made this channel for him. And I promised him that he can have all the money from it. So I will get a bowl of poutine with myself, but no, everything, this is for him. I started this journey for him. I enjoy a lot of it, but this isn't a money endeavor for me. It's cool. I never thought I would make money off a channel. Like, that, for me, that's the cool part. Legit, like, I never thought people would watch me, let alone like actually send me gifts and donations and stars and it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I know. Much love, much love. Honestly, Joes, I'm glad you came through. Joes, you are a beautiful woman, by the way. I love your hair. Just FYI, I love your hair. I wish I had like ringlet type hair. It's just beautiful. Very, very beautiful hair. Red Show, you should be. You have the subs, and I mean, you have the watch hours. You have to, because you have like 8 to 10 people every morning, and it adds up. And if you need watch hours or something, just let me know, man. Just let me know. Poutine, I know. Some Americans, they've never had it and they don't know. They think, oh, cheese curds and like beef gravy. Oh, it's so good, man. It's so good. Oh, I mean it, Joes. I mean it. You are a stunning woman. I really, really mean that. W community for sure. W chat. Ghost, you're all over the place too, bro. Jonas, honestly, Jonas speaks Portuguese. He's from Brazil. But I highly, highly recommend that you check out his channel. You will meet Anderson. You will meet Anne. Yeah, the list goes on. Joe DeLima, I've met through him. I've met like probably 15, 20 different people that come through. Caster One, I met through him. Like, he just has a big community, and he does kind of the same thing as me, where he links people up. And really, like, he's a big supporter as well. He streams, he does like a bunch of retro games, different things of that nature. But like, he's the type of guy who multitasks. He'll be like live and he'll be like in 3 or 4 different streams on his PC. Like, I don't know how Jonas does it, but Jonas is Jonas. And any of you that know, you know that Jonas and Anderson are crazy, crazy supporters of streams. Big time supporters. Yeah, she is awesome. She is awesome. All of you are awesome. Like, legit. Thanks, Zaire. The coat. Thanks, bro. Man, I'm like, honestly, I'm nothing without like all of you being here, supporting me, and just contributing to the community. You know, interact with the channel, everybody. Go to a short, say, hey, how's it going? Great short, whatever. It doesn't have to be something fancy, you know. Honestly, a bunch of you are big time supporters of each other, of me. I can't thank you all enough. It's crazy how many likes I got. 63 likes. That's wild. That is wild. And I hope Doyle's doing well, honestly. I really, really do. Yeah, I understand why Ghost does that, y'all. He will sub back to you, but he insists that you do interact with his channel, because if you don't interact, right, Like if you don't leave a comment, watch a short or a video. You know, it doesn't have to be a long video. Like I'm not expecting that. Nobody's expecting that. But yeah, that's it. That's it, Zaire. Right on, bro. That's all. That's all you got to do. And like anybody who knows, I'm not asking anybody to do this. Like you don't have to. But if you do, right, then you'll see. Like, because all these people that come in here, 90% of them, I've done that for them as well. So. My dang phone was going off. What's up, Mr. CH? How you doing, bro? Oh, I know, Callie. I know. Well, hey, you know what, Callie? You are a big supporter of Solomon as well. And him and I both do appreciate that. And time zone differences make things very, very difficult, right? Like you guys are 5 hours ahead. So if I stream at 8 o'clock, it's freaking midnight. Like you can't hang out. You might even just give a quick like and say, you know, hey, how's it going? See you later. Like I get that. Everybody understands that. You know, some people are you know, it's just difficult. Like some people are in like South Korea. One of the viewers and friends, Jerome, he lives in South Korea. He's originally from South Africa. But I'll say to him like in the morning, I'm like, what time is it? And he's like, oh, like 8 at night. And it's the morning for me. So if I stream at night, he's not coming in there. He can't. Exactly. Nottingham in the house. Have you met Mr. CH? You must have. Check out Mr. CH, y'all, if you haven't. Big time supporter. Like 65. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you subbed to Angel and Callie. Thanks, G. I appreciate you, G. Appreciate all of you. Yeah, I think I did. I think I did. I think I did. I noticed that. I know. It happens, bro. Like, it's just an up and down thing, man, that YouTube does, you know? If you get a couple subs, I swear there's something in their algorithm lately that makes it so you just kind of, yeah, freaking, you lose them. Oh, JC introduced Mr. CH yesterday. Nice, nice. Oh, Walking in the Sunshine. Right, right. I saw that. Yeah, I did see that. When you reach 1K, you'll start streaming. You should stream before that, bro. You'll reach your goal way quicker. Like, you know, people will check you out for sure. You started streaming around 240 subs. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, you know what, Zaire? If you want to make music, Kilowa the Goat, Malachi is a very good person to talk to because he makes music and plays games as well. But he can definitely, like, if you're like, I don't know if you're looking for like how to do it or what is a good program to use. He does that on stream. Yeah, exactly, Joe's exactly. The most important thing I think is like supporting other people. Like I used to wonder why is nobody here and stuff like that, right? Like, and I still kind of like, you know, it's up and down. You never know. Some days are good, some days are bad, some days are whatever, you know. But the best thing that I've done is honestly hitting that bell, checking out other people's streams, and really trying to make an effort to other people. Oh, DeBossway, and feel free, Joe's, if you wanna link to DeBossway's channel. I really like DeBossway. She's another beautiful woman. Now you have 312 on your subs on your channel. Let's go. Let's go. I make music after eating baked beans. If you didn't know, when Red Devil is not making a joke, Red Show is making a joke. Both Red times two is like that's all they do is make you laugh. Like literally, I think that's their like one of their ambitions and like joys in life is just making other people laugh, talking smack, musical fruit. Right on, G. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you. There you go, Lucas. That's a great reason to do YouTube. Rosalind, Crimson Desert's going really good. I beat the game. I like it. I really like it. I highly recommend it to people. If you like big maps, like here, I can show you Rosalind. This is kind of the map, and you know, like this is the area I'm in, of course, or this arrow rather. But just this is how big it is. Like it's huge. There's lots to do. So this is one specific area, Payloon, and like you know, like I'll zoom down to this, and there's like a whole city, right? Like all these. That's like a house. That's one house. There's houses. There's houses. There's this. This is probably like a castle or the dock or something. I don't know. But you know, it's huge. So this is just one area. Payloon. There's Hernand, again, a city right there where my cursor is. Demensis. There's Delesia down there. There's also these mountains down here. Really, really big game, Rosalind. Really big game. There's all this, the Crimson Desert, hence the name of the game. Yeah, it's a cool game. You know, there's all this stuff here in the environment, so you can like mine stuff and different things like that. It's a pretty big skill tree. You know, you can be like a wrestler if you want. So you can do like grappling. You can see on the right-hand side the moves. And you basically pick these. You know, you level up and then every level you get to pick one of these things, the pump kick, or, you know, let's say you want to be a Robin Hood type marksman. You can go with that. Multi-shot, evasive shot, you know, another marksman type of move. There's also these elements. You can be like frost, fire, lightning, wind, all kinds of stuff. Really, really cool. You know, there's flight. You can fly longer. There's special moves where you do like this focus palm thing. Keen senses, slows down time, focus. Yeah, tons of stuff to do. And then there's like all the gear and stuff. So, you know, it's cool. You can change your color as well. So let's say if you want to make your character like all in black gear, you can make them all in black. I chose blue and yellow. That's kind of what I am now. But if I wanted to dye it, I could go and dye any of this stuff. And then, you know, you've got all the little numbers and stuff. It's a real RPG. There's a lot to it. Which is good because it's expensive. Like it's $100, right? It's brand new. They are thinking about making it multiplayer, Rosalind. I hope they do. I totally agree. I hope that they do. There's something, they talked about something in the works, maybe making it multiplayer. You know, I mean, Red Devil has never really liked Ark. He had a couple bad experiences for sure on Ark Raiders. I think it's still okay, but a lot of people have stopped. Needed to make more quests, more objectives for people to do other than, you know, kill each other and take somebody's stuff. So it's still okay, but yeah, it's definitely gone kind of downhill. 80% of the player base has stopped playing in the last 3.5 months, just to give you an idea. So I remember a time when Ark was a great game. Yeah. No tree hugging here, just chainsawing. Yeah, there's no multiplayer in this GMUC yet. No, it's a single player game. That's the only downside to it, in my opinion. And yeah, definitely check out DeBossway's link here that Joe's. Thanks for dropping that, Joe's. Check her out. That's part of Jane's whole community. Jane, Stealth Health India, and DeBossway are all very, very nice women. And they all kind of are on the same type of journey, sort of a weight loss journey. You know, and it's a very physical but also mental, inspiring type of ambiance to them and their streams. Okay, so what you're gonna do is, in my opinion, you're gonna feel good because they're gonna give you very good advice, and they're very candid and open and honest with, you know, life and things, situations and stuff like that, which is it's inspiring because most people are bullcrap. You know how it is. They make it like everything is peachy keen, everything's great. And let's face it, life is not like that, you know. But it's hard to come and say like, hey, this is what I went through. These are the trials and tribulations that I've overcome. It's inspiring though, definitely. You only do Sundays? Fair enough. Yeah, you know, I mean, the thing is 2G is you played it for many hours just like me. So I think, you know, okay, so did I get my money out of Ark? Absolutely, right? Ark for me, I bought it around Christmas, I think, and I have 500 hours in it. So I played it a lot, right? I did play it a lot. I enjoyed it. So did I get my money out of it? Easily, hands down. But I think that if they want people to continue playing it, they have to introduce a little bit more than the trials or whatever they were called. Were they trials? I think they were called trials. You know, and their quests. Their quests were kind of bogus. But like I did enjoy it when it was at its peak. Like Arc for me was good and worth, I think I spent $45 on it, so it wasn't expensive, whereas like this game here was, I think, 100. It was definitely not as economical, we'll say. But, Gmuck, do you love my video? You're so smart. You're so smart, bro. Yeah, I think if this game had multiplayer, it would be really, really crazy. I think that they should introduce almost like Elden Ring, where like let's say the bosses, they could introduce a different difficulty with the bosses and put put some like some multiplayer kind of like where you work together, almost like that Elden Ring expansion that they had, right? Night Rain, that a lot of you play or a lot of people play, like Mr. Lark was playing that and some other people. Mysterious energy. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to end it there. I've been live for 3 hours and 22 minutes. I am hungry. I'm going to go get some food. And I'm going to probably enjoy some of this nice weather. A lot of you have hung out with me for this whole time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to all the just love, support, not just the memberships, but, I mean, I can't thank you enough for those, and just in general, hanging out with me, making me feel like my stream matters, my channel matters to you, and just listening to me talk and banter. It's been fun. Thank you for the laughs as well, Red Devil and Red Show and everyone. Really, really awesome. I appreciate it a lot. And I will end saying what I usually say. I say stay up, stay blessed, and stay positive. I hope all of you do lift people's spirits, make people feel better about themselves. It'll make you feel better about yourself. You'll walk with confidence. You'll walk with, some esteem, some self-esteem, a very important attribute to have in your life. And I do thank you all. Thank you for making me who I am. I appreciate you all. And I hope you have a blessed day.